This is the main event of the evening. Señoras y señores, live. It's time!
It is succulent.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you're enjoying your evening. We are live in the Action Lab, your premier sports entertainment talk show on the internet, and it's not close. We are here chilling with you on a Wednesday night. Scotty's looking extra green tonight. You know, he's blending in with the background right here. You know, it's what he does. You know, sometimes
really sick of the Chiefs.
I should have put that green bush, that meme of Homer Simpson backing into it, so that Scotty can be that particular meme when it comes to him and his Chiefs just fading into the background. But regardless, Scotty will be here tonight, so he will come through the green screen. We think. We'll find out here in a little bit, but. Either way, welcome in. My name is Chris. Scotty will be joining me here in a minute. We are your hosts for the Action Lab, and we will be talking and walking you through Week 14 of the NFL. We are getting down to it, guys. We're almost there. We are getting to the point where we can start, after this week, getting a little bit more of a picture of what these playoffs could look like. You know, we're kind of sorting through some of these last few games of the season, and we're gonna have playoffs here before you know it. And so,
Playoffs?
Yeah,
Don't talk about playoffs.
we're gonna talk about playoffs. We're gonna be talking about playoffs. We're going to. But that being said, we also have some NBA news. We have some weird Major League Baseball kind of reveals that took place earlier today. So we'll talk a little bit about NBA and a couple of those other little weird off-topic, kind of sports news off the top, and then we'll get into some NFL. We'll get you our best bets. We'll get you everything you need to know for Week 14. But welcome into the chat, everybody who is joining us. We have Joe Quills. We have Riley. Welcome in. We have Rec, obviously, behind the scenes. He didn't want to be on camera tonight. I don't know. I mean, that's a good thing, but it's also like, what do you got going on, Rec? But
just that stupid blinding light in the middle of the room.
And then we have Chairman. We have Cuban. You say Green Bush, but all I can think of is Blue Arrow. Yeah, Blue Arrow. I mean,
My man.
Jamal Murray going off for 52 tonight. Like, damn. He went
and you
off
wanted him traded.
52. I mean, you're telling me that's a pretty solid little stat line right there. I didn't even see what ended up happening with Jokic's stats. Obviously, he's
double.
Did he get a triple double tonight? I was keeping tabs on it the first half, and then I kind of fell off a little bit towards the end of the game as I was getting dinner and everything else going at the house. Let's see, what do we got? Jokic 24, 13, and 8. Just short of the triple dub, but it's all right. That's fine. I mean,
triple double. What a bomb!
What a bum, right? Like, are you kidding me? This guy's trash. But either way, Jamal Murray's 52 was just...
It is succulent.
It was succulent. I did get the sounder for you. I don't know if STG's in the house yet or not, but if STG's here, we'll play it again for you. Yeah. Murray's supposed to have an ankle sprain and scores 52. Yeah, go figures, right? Let's see, who else? Jokic 24. Cam Johnson with 9. Peyton with 11. Bruce and Tim double digits off the bench. You'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that. They played the Pacers tonight, two of the most beat up teams in the NBA, it seems like. But Nuggets get a road win here. They've been losing to trash teams at home, so we just kicked them out. We told them to get out, and they did. Now they're on a road trip and they're winning games again. So there's something to that. But we'll take it. We'll get to some more NBA news here in a little bit. So there's some kind of crazy news happening, brewing, that I kind of got a little bit of this yesterday and the day before. Got some Giannis talk. Is he going to get traded? Well, that's coming a little bit closer and closer to reality here very soon. So there's going to be that coming down the pipeline. By the way, Milwaukee playing tonight. Coincidentally, not saying anything, Giannis just happened to come down with a calf strain early on in this game. I play that music facetiously. I think it's real. But it's just weird timing, right? We'll get into more details of that story here in a little bit. We also have, Milwaukee's in a 1-point game with Detroit right now. So, by the way, shout out Detroit. Chairman, your boys trying to get a win against Milwaukee without Giannis tonight. By the way, the Detroit Pistons 17-4 on the season, which shout out to the Detroit Pistons for being the best team in the Eastern Conference. Chairman, I'm telling you, it's going to be a fun season for you boys.
Apparently, Giannis has a non-contact calf injury.
Yeah. Supposedly, allegedly. But yeah, you told me last year, have to give you credit. See, but here's the thing, Chairman. I didn't think they would be this good like this. I didn't think they would be leading the NBA Eastern Conference like this with a 17-4 record. When I said they were on their way up, I thought maybe it would take a couple years. I thought maybe they would get to a point where they were just starting to, maybe get into the 4, maybe the 3 seed if they're lucky at the top end of that side of things. I did not expect them to be here 17-4, by December. I did not expect this. So the fact that they're playing as well as they are, at least you got some fun to watch. I think it's still, they will cool off. I think they will at some point. What's going good for you there, Chairman, is the fact that Toronto Raptors, I don't know if a lot of people believe in them. Miami, right behind them. New York will wake up a little bit, I think, unless they trade for Giannis, which that's always a possibility. But there's some things. Maybe we'll go over some Giannis potential trade destinations. A scary thing would be there's a couple teams that would make a Giannis trade super scary. We'll get into that as well. But are they on the way up at the expense of the Lions? That's a great question.
Maybe.
That's a great question.
Who
Riley.
were the two teams like a while ago in Detroit where one would win and the other would lose because of it?
Always got to sacrifice something. Here in Colorado, we sacrifice the Rockies for all of our teams to be good.
Who have a new GM now?
Which have a new GM who literally is just traveling door to door. That GM. I saw that he's like popped around to a bunch of the NL West teams. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the meme of the Grim Reaper going door to door.
Oh, yeah.
And just like slashing like different things every single time he makes a stop. It feels like the Rockies are on his next stop, even though I think he had some success with the Dodgers, maybe? I don't know. When was he with the Dodgers?
Most of the last decade.
So he kind of knows what he's doing a little bit, maybe.
Oh, he wasn't GM for the Dodgers. He was some other executive role. I don't know how much power he had.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, was he influential in doing anything? Because if he wasn't, then it's a nothing burger, right? I mean, he kind of like has seen other people do the things that need to be happening to create a championship caliber team. But it's not like he did that great with what? The Arizona Diamondbacks?
Arizona and San Diego.
San Diego? Like, what have they done? So, I mean,
I don't know how the Padres' current GM hasn't been fired yet.
Yeah, it's questionable.
He's had like 4 like massive trade deadlines where he sells the farm for a few guys and it never works.
I mean, at least they keep getting guys from the outside, so you know what? I'll take it. I'll take what we can get as a Rockies fan. But either way,
progress.
We've sacrificed the Rockies so the Nuggets, the Avalanche, and the Broncos can be relevant again. Speaking of Avalanche are Rec. The Avalanche are torching everybody.
Yeah.
It's not even close. I asked this to Scotty. So just so you guys know, the Colorado Avalanche, are currently 19 wins, 1 loss, 6 overtime losses, leading the NHL in 44 points at this point. McKinnon looks like he's the best player in the NHL, and Avalanche are just boat racing everybody. Now,
the strategy seems obvious. Take him to overtime.
If you're gonna beat the Avs, you got to take them to overtime because they're awful in overtime. They still get points out of it. They just lose a bunch of games in overtime. I'm a little bit skeptical though of this team. Do you know why, Rec?
Why?
I don't know if I love this team having the best record going into the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Playoffs?
Yep.
It's a curse. It's a cursed position to be in.
You want them to lose like 10 in a row, then go back to being hot.
I want them to give maybe, I don't know, give Dallas, even though they just lost, what? They lost Sagan.
Sagan.
Tyler
Sagan
for the season.
Sengun.
I think Sengun because I always talk about Sengun for the Rockets.
There's only one Sagan.
So yeah, I kind of it wouldn't bother me if they happen to give the best record to somebody else, but I understand.
I just love that like you're so worried about this jinx that you're willing to give up the division to your most hated rival.
It's just like
go ahead, you take it.
No, it's not. I know it's not the right move, but like we know what happens to the team that's the best in the regular season.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the best result once you get into the playoffs, but this is different. This feels different though.
Also, Chim in the chat, Pistons collapsed in the fourth quarter. Sacrifice for Lions versus Cowboys is complete.
they they gave up a game.
Betting everything on Detroit now. On the Detroit Lions.
Just throw them all in Detroit. I guess that's. I mean, it's one or the other. What would you rather have, Chairman? There are two different players I want to get an Avs jersey because of Brent Burns and Victor Olofsson. I mean,
Brent Burns is a surprising one. Like Burns was a Shark for the longest time. Spent last year in Carolina.
Yeah,
all offense, no defense.
All gas, no brakes. Pistons collapse. I mean, so Pistons, man, they had that game too. They had it. And
your new favorite team just scored a goal. The Mammoth.
Oh my gosh, Mammoth can suck it. Yeah. I mean, yes. I'm not anything in Utah. I'm just like, why? Mammoth. They can do their thing. They're already one of my most hated teams, and I have no reason to hate them outside of I just don't like them. They're neighbors. They steal our shit, and I don't like it. Mammoth up on the Ducks. What was it? I was gonna go back to the NBA scores, by the way, because what was the final score of that game? 113, 108, 109. You're going to lose a close one there, Charon. It's okay. It's all right. Still will have the best record in the East. Spurs beat the Magic. Clippers took care of the Hawks. Knicks over the Hornets. The Nets over the Bulls. Let's just see what Michael Porter Jr. did. 5 and 16. 33 points. 5 of 12 from 3. Gosh, man. I mean, Michael Porter Jr. living his best life on a losing-ass team. That's cool. Have fun. And the Rockets blow the doors off the Kings. So, there you go. But, yeah, while we wait for Scotty here, we're going to just go through a couple headlines here. And actually, let me double check. We have some games that we're going to get to here in a little bit for the NFL. But before we do,
while you look that up, did you hear about the latest liquor store thief?
Latest liquor store thief? No, I did not.
It was a raccoon, and he was found passed out, drunk off his ass in the bathroom.
Wait, was this?
This is a real story, by the way.
Like this was when did this occur? Where was this?
I don't remember where. I just been seeing it everywhere. Like even the national news is reporting on this.
Like a raccoon broke into a liquor store? Like
here's a story from the New York Times. A raccoon entered a liquor store the other day and drank his fill, rum, moonshine, even peanut butter whiskey. Then it passed out on the floor of the bathroom.
Hold on. Let me pull this up. I'm just going to pull this up here.
This is literally from the New York Times.
No shot. Hold on. Let me pull this up.
So if I had a nickel for every time a raccoon tried to get a high off something this year, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't much, but it's weird that it happened twice.
This is... Woo! STG, welcome in. This raccoon, he was like, you know what? I just need a little liquor. And then when he was done, he was like, it is succulent. It was succulent. That liquor was succulent. Yeah. This is something.
You are dead. No big surprise.
This is Virginia liquor store and passed out in the bathroom. I mean,
They ended up taking the raccoon to like a little animal hospital to help get it sober up.
It is succulent.
Yeah. Yeah. He. Did you have to pump his stomach? Did he go? I mean, he went crazy on this aisle right here. You know what I'm saying? He went crazy on this aisle. I don't know what's crazier, that or a kicker for an NFL football team slamming his foot into the turf on Monday Night Football.
I would pay for the security camera footage of that specific aisle.
Oh, that was in Virginia.
I would kill for that.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
Again, like, not even the first time something stupid like that happened to a raccoon this year. Long time, like earlier this year, a while back. Someone was getting arrested for drug possession, and and the cops found the raccoon trying to smoke out of a meth pipe.
Raccoons are wild, crazy things, man. Raccoon, you never know what you're gonna get with a raccoon. By the way, did you guys see this? Monday Night Football? And hold on, let me turn that on. The kick heard around the world.
Or not.
On the Manning cast, they were like, I've never seen that. That I Jackson Dart's like, oh my gosh. You kidding me?
His lips.
He's like, what just happened? Yeah, so this happened on Monday Night Football in the Patriots win over the New York Giants. This was something that I don't think any of us have ever seen before. By the way,
Can't confirm.
this looks awful. Have you ever kicked the ground and like your quad? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, that putting your full force into the ground like that and how it stretches your quad out like that. I'm surprised he didn't have a worse injury, like any kind of injury, just for smashing his foot into the ground.
He didn't explain what happened, and it makes perfect sense.
Uh,
I chose to do that because the alternative is a lot more funny.
But you could stop your foot. Like, you don't have to smash it into the ground like that, right? The ball was moving, so he pulled up. He would have been better off just trying to kick it anyway. Like, seriously. It was like a Charlie Brown kind of thing where she pulls and yanks the ball up from Charlie Brown and he flips around. He might as well have just...
At least Charlie went through the whole motion.
I mean, didn't that happened in The Replacements? Man, who's seen The Replacements, chat? Have you seen The Replacements?
I
Oh my gosh, it's a great football movie. If you like sports movies, right? Remember the Titans? Right?
haven't seen that either.
No, wreck. Like, wreck.
Bruh.
Remember the Titans is one of the greatest sports movies of all time. I mean, have you seen Miracle? I mean, not that I say that that's a great sports movie.
Nope.
It's
Well, now you're banned.
Wreck. We might need. How would you feel, Rec, about us? Can you? I think are you able to play like movies and stream them to like our Discord or something?
I mean, yeah, you could stream movies to Discord. I know people that do that.
Like
a lot.
we could watch movies together in our Discord.
Yeah, I have seen Major League Chairman. I have not seen Rudy.
I'm back, baby.
Hey,
Chemical
Phantom! Thank you so much for the 3 months, Chemical. Welcome back. Good to have you. We're talking about all the movies that our moderator hasn't seen that are just insane.
And by the movies I haven't seen, he means all.
Like all, I mean, like good ones. Like, remember the Titans? I mean, Breck, if you have a little bit of time and you have nothing happening, at least watch that one. That one it's incredible. It's incredible. Hands down, one of the best sports scenes ever. What sports scene is this?
I don't know.
Oh, rookie of the year.
I've never seen Rookie of the Year either.
Oh yeah. There you go. Pitcher's got a big butt. Oh yeah. Oh, classic.
That's asinine.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. You gotta love that. You know what else iconic needs to watch at least once? Friday Night Lights. You got Friday Night Lights.
Oh, hi, Scotty.
Oh, hey. Let's see. Do we got your audio, Scotty? Let me see.
No. Yeah, we got his audio.
Not yet.
Shut up.
I can't hear him. Not yet. Not yet.
No, Joe, I haven't seen Slapshot.
Stream can't hear him either. No,
Not
no.
seen
I think.
Moneyball. I know the meme from Moneyball, but I've seen like the meme with the scout talking to Billy Bean.
Scotty will be back.
Died.
Scotty will be back.
I'd rather see Young Wei Koo than Scotty, anyways.
Yeah, Young Wei Koo smashing his foot is always a good time. Yeah, here's just on replay here.
Yeah. But yeah, you can actually see the ball shift in the clip. However, I'd rather think that he did it on his own, or that he did it on accident, because that's funnier. It's a whole lot funnier.
Yeah. Do we got you, Scotty?
Hi.
There we are. There we are.
How we doing?
We were doing well. So we were just literally talking about. I was like, we were getting on some subjects of like, some. Well, we were talking a little bit about Nuggets and Avalanche, and how Jamal put up 52 tonight. Then we got on a roll with just talking about the Avs domination of the NHL, and then Rec threw out a story about a raccoon that got drunk in Virginia and passed out in the bathroom. And so
I can see the correlation.
That went down a wormhole.
See how we got there.
Yeah, that went down the wormhole. And then we just ended up wanted to know something else stupid that happened. And then we looked at the kicker for the Giants, Koo, who smashed his foot into the turf during a kick.
I mean, did he just forget what he was supposed to do?
No. So, I mean, the reason he said for why he did it makes a lot of sense. I just don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather believe that he fucked up.
I mean, the snap, the hold was a little delayed, and it was taking a little bit, but not to the point. Like, was he just worried about well, if I miss this kick, it looks bad on me. It's better if I just don't kick it at all.
It wasn't that. It was after the holder put the ball down, it slipped.
So the ball,
it wasn't upright.
But
so if he kicked it was going to go right into his lineman's head.
So then I was like, well, he should have just swung through and just kicked it. I mean, it was like in the replacements. You've seen the replacements, Scotty, where he's like he can't make the kick because he doesn't want to owe money to the mob. So he just swings his leg and falls backwards and gets the full swing of it. I was like, that's what the kicker for the Giants should have done. And Rec was like, I haven't seen that movie. I'm like, all right, well, you haven't seen that movie. We get that. And then I was like, well, you've seen Remember the Titans is a great movie. Have you seen Remember the Titans? He's like, no, never seen Remember the Titans. And that was my exact reaction, Scotty. That was my exact reaction. I was just like
not seeing the replacements. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine. Not seeing Remember the Titans, Rec, it's punishable by death.
And then
what are we doing?
I'm a Steelers fan, so I think I'm a Steelers fan, so that counts as punishable by death. I live in the punishment, so oh well.
And then I was like,
just watch Remember the Titans, bro.
And then I was like, maybe he's watched a hockey movie. Have you seen The Miracle? Miracle on Ice? No, never seen A Miracle on Ice. I was like, maybe that was. I mean, Rec loves hockey.
Have you seen Happy Gilmore? That's kind of a hockey movie.
No. Also, poll has ended in the chat.
Have you ever seen a movie? Have you ever seen
Have
a
you
movie?
ever seen a
Yes.
movie?
What's your favorite movie of all time?
I don't have one.
Just what's one that you consider to be really good that you've seen?
I don't know. I mean, as a kid, I mostly watched like cartoon movies.
Okay. Well, you're not a kid anymore. Well, debatable, but
Debatable. It's a trap. But yeah, poll is ended. We have a unanimous vote for a movie night in the Actual Lab Discord sometime.
Where we can watch Remember the Titans with you, Rec. We'll force you to watch
I
it.
could probably quote that whole damn movie.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah.
Is that gonna be the next sub goal? I should keep my mouth shut. I'm shutting the fuck up.
Connection is that it was Colorado Sports, the Rockies raccoon, and Rockies
The
raccoon
Rockies.
checked into his room only to find Rec's story. Yeah.
Riley, Scotty, have you ever seen Rookie? You mean Henry Rowan Gardner?
Henry Rowan Gardner.
Rookie of the Year? Just a fantastic film.
It's incredible. Little Giants.
Little Giants is
Another
amazing.
great
Piglet.
one.
Thank you, Piglet.
The annexation
Piglet.
of Puerto Rico.
Piglet and Rec.
Piglet. Who hurt you too?
You have to watch Remember the Titans.
How have you not seen? It's like the best movie ever.
As soon as possible. Go watch it.
I have seen Sandlot.
Sandlot's great. Remember the Titans, way better.
Way better. Yeah. So go check them out.
The taunting the pitcher scene. Pitcher's got a big butt. Lives. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some of that movie probably doesn't hold up. Like, part of me as a kid watching Rookie of the Year was like, what if I broke my arm? Could I too be a pitcher for the Cubs as a kid? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, seriously. It's just like,
You probably don't know what this is about, Rec, but it's a movie where a kid who's not even good at baseball actually slips on a baseball, falls, breaks his arm, and then once he gets his cast and stuff off, his arm is like somehow able to throw 100 miles per hour. It like slingshots.
yeah,
now. It's
it winds up, you hear it,
winds up,
and then boom.
so
Yeah,
he
I've heard
becomes a pitcher for the Cubs.
Yeah, I've heard that's how Tommy John surgery is supposed to work. Like the new ligament's supposed to make you throw faster, throw better.
No, doesn't seem to be working.
Uh,
Just it's maybe on the second Tommy John it works.
You need like 4 Tommy Johns before it starts to kick in.
yeah. So anyways,
Speaking of baseball, real quick though, the Rockies did something today.
Rockies, they
What'd
made
do today, Chris.
well. Are you talking about the news that Rec put in the Discord about who they brought in?
I didn't even see the Discord. Sorry, it's been a long day.
General manager
Yep,
from the
Correct.
Dodgers.
from
Yeah.
the Dodgers.
And most of the
Seems like-
most of the NL West.
I mean, it seems like a good place to pull from,
Yeah.
at least.
So this guy has been a
We'll see.
GM twice before.
Third time's a charm, Rec. Third time's a charm.
Yeah,
it's
but
like you've never-
what he's done in Colorado, he's going to San Francisco Giants for no other reason, because that's the only NL West team he
That's
hasn't
just-
been with.
then he'll have all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, it's like Joe Flacco signing with the Steelers.
I don't know. Sorry, that was a movie reference, Rec. You probably didn't get it.
I know what the
Uh,
Infinity Stones are.
Infinity Stones are.
I've never seen it, but I know what they are.
Son of a. Have you seen any movie from the MCU, the Marvel
No.
Cinematic Universe? Not
No.
one.
Nope.
Rec.
Rec, do you know?
I don't know what you do with your time, man.
I've told you multiple times what I do with my time.
Rec, do you know what
But
movie
it still
reference?
doesn't add up. Every once in a while, it's just like, oh, it'd be nice to watch a movie.
Do you know what movie reference this is from? Rec, on screen.
Is that supposed to be a Home Alone?
Hey, you finally got one.
Yeah, I know. Like, I saw a bunch of things where like Rogers looked like he was trying to break into Kevin's home.
Have you ever seen Home Alone
I think so.
when you were a kid? Because I was
Yeah.
gonna be like, I need to like literally. If your parents didn't show you Home Alone as a kid, I don't know.
No,
I
no,
feel
Canada.
so
I
bad
have
for
not
you.
seen Bad News Bears. But since y'all voted in the chat, sure, Chris will find some time to do a movie night. And we like there's people that could definitely stream the movies to the Discord if y'all are interested.
Bad News. There's the old school Bad News Bears, and then there was the remake Bad News Bears as well.
I don't know if I've seen the old Bad News Bears.
I saw the old school one a ton as a kid. Not only Bad News Bears 1, but Bad News Bears 2, where they go to like Japan.
I didn't.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. It's
They go to Japan. The OG was better than the remake.
yeah. I don't really remember that first one. But you need weekly movie nights to keep up, Rec. Yeah, no, I mean it would take Rec to capture all of those cinematic excellence movies, all the movies that were just absolutely incredible. It would take him the rest of his lifetime to see all those. You have a lot of catching up to do, Rec.
Just watch Remember the Titans, Rec.
That's
not. I don't think we're asking too much.
No promises.
I think it'll be worth your time.
gotta get there. Gotta get there.
No promises.
But
Take time off of whatever video game you're playing on your computer and watch Remember the Titans instead.
just it was.
Is it called a video game if it's on a computer? How does
Yes.
that work? Or is it?
Yes, it's
It's still a video.
game.
It's not a computer game.
No, it's a video game.
Okay.
No,
I don't
the
know.
computer.
That was an honest question.
Yeah, the computer games are like the old school, like solitaire pinball games we used to play. Which I actually still, I did get the that old like Windows 05 pinball game back on this one.
Some of those games. I mean, Snake
Snake.
on my phone was one of like when that was no longer a thing on your phone. Really, that was one of the biggest travesties of my life.
Or do you remember the Oregon Trail?
Buffalo.
Yeah, you would go buffalo hunting. You would cross a river. You would lose all your supplies, and then yeah.
I remember Oregon Trail.
And then
I almost every time got dysentery.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
it's
But that was pretty much my thing.
that's part of it. Damn, that's Harry Rogers on my screen. Yeah.
Roger.
The memes, by the way.
What
from-
looks worse, the top of the head or the nose?
it looks so bad. Poor Aaron Rodgers.
Y'all remember when like Ben took a big hit? I think it was against Baltimore. Like he was literally readjusting his nose on the field.
I want to say I remember that.
I don't recall that, but you know.
Yeah, like he was actually like grabbing the bridge of his nose, like moving it around, trying to get it back into place.
We have baseball, and this is something even Rec didn't see earlier on. We had a baseball reveal, Scotty, that not a lot of people saw until like this afternoon, I think or this morning.
What? A reveal?
A reveal of the Las Vegas Athletics Stadium. Have you seen this, Scotty?
I saw renderings like a while ago that I think were just like, you know, potential options, but not official. But
So
no,
this,
I didn't see anything today.
so this is their rendering of their new stadium. It has a little
Well, it's gotta
feature
be a
to
little
it.
bigger than that.
It's,
How are people going to fit in there?
Oh, it's a parachute. It's a parachute, Scotty. It raises up, and then you have this dome on this.
Yeah, the open air stadium now.
Who's
Which
paying
is
for
absolutely the city of Las Vegas.
Like, I'm trying to figure out why you would want the parachute effect.
That is stupid. That is actually stupid.
Like,
I disagree.
You disagree.
you digging on it?
Mhm. I think being able to close in and then like a lot of even those like retractable roofs, even when you retract them, it doesn't feel like an outdoor ballpark. But this could. This might work in Colorado. Like, because the weather is shit sometimes, and it'd be nice if they had a roof, but then they would never do that because they're like, we wanted open air. You want to be able to see the, Rocky Mountains, this and that, which makes sense.
They hit the ball farther than we can anywhere else.
Well, then they shouldn't have made the humidor.
Yeah, this thing, I don't
hate it. Why do we have to hate that?
I just think
it looks a little merry-go-roundish.
Make a little merry-go-round.
It looks like a merry-go-round.
Las Vegas taxpayers paying for a parachute alien ship, says STG. I don't know. I think it looks a little.
It is succulent.
It looks succulent.
Is that about like the scoreboard on the roof?
Here's the thing though. In Vegas, it should just be enclosed all the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I told Rec this before the stream started. I was
it
like,
doesn't make sense in Vegas.
If it's a 105-degree day, you're not opening that thing. Yeah, like that thing is staying closed.
I mean, in the summer, that thing's never gonna be open.
No,
never. So from like maybe in like a few games in April would be it, and then it's like, nope, we're closing this thing. So in Vegas,
October, but
that doesn't make any sense.
They're never playing October.
Yeah, October's not happening. Why would you bring up October?
Yeah,
but it does. I mean, I think like it's weird. Like they have the screen. You can see the screen on the roof here, so you can see the little like the. But if it's lower, how does that screen look when it's closed? I don't know.
I'm sure they figured that out, Chris.
I'm sure there's smarter architects out there than I. But
that thing is built for concerts in November, which maybe, but like, does Vegas really need more venues to host concerts? Like, don't they have enough already?
Yeah. No, they have another baseball stadium where they could host concerts.
Yeah.
The 51s. Is that you got the giant Roomba?
Why can't the A's just play in the Sphere? Just throw them in the Sphere.
I think Dick Monfort probably saw this thing and was like, "Son of a bitch, this is it. We can never afford this. This is what we do in Colorado."
Maybe the Bronco Stadium. Maybe they'll pivot and they'll put a parachute on the top of their stadium, and
no, football is different.
All right, so there's that. Chat, throw a poll in the chat. Do you like this new? Make it a fast one, Rec.
Yeah.
Do you like the new Vegas stadium for the A's? Do you think it is a practical, good idea, or do you like the look of it?
Better than their old stadium.
It's way better than their old stadium. I mean, if you're comparing it
well,
to...
there's no sewage links in this one, so that's already a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody doing explicit things on the third level of this one, it looks like.
You don't... I mean, I can see a third level, so maybe.
We got...
Is that a craps table I see in center field? What is that?
See? There we go. Yeah. Cashing in, baby. Vote. Do you like the A's stadium rendering where it lifts up? We got 2 no's right off the top. Keep voting, guys. What do you think about it? While you're voting on that, there was one more story that's not necessarily sports related. I just think it's kind of a crazy story, so we're going to talk about it.
Besides the raccoon?
Besides the raccoon. This is the only non-sports related story we're talking about tonight. But there was one particular event that occurred that was just an interesting one. Scotty, you've heard of what a Waymo is, right?
I've seen this before.
Like the self-driving car?
Yeah, self-driving car.
Is that what a Waymo is? Self-driving car?
Self-driving car. So, there was an instance that took place where a Waymo was driving through the middle of a police standoff with with a passenger in it, and
I mean, to be fair, where
the
are they
guys
supposed
on
to
the
go?
ground get like they got him here on the ground, but the Waymo's trying to drop off its person to its correct destination as it drives through a standoff with police and a perpetrator on the road. Just right through the middle of traffic. And I'm thinking to myself, if I was in this vehicle, how would I feel? First of all, I'd be like front row ticket, front row seat to this movie. But at the same time,
Probably not getting out of the car though.
how about get me that?
I don't know if there's an option. I've never rode in a Waymo, so I don't know if there's an option to just be like, no,
This Waymo
no,
don't give
new
it a
destination Waymo.
it don't give
New
a shit.
destination.
It is just like this Waymo is not stopping for
Hey.
nobody.
Imagine
You know what?
being-
Waymo's us. My wife called me tonight. It's been a day, so she had to take an Uber to work today because our garage door spring snapped this morning, so our garage couldn't open. So that was fun. And she was taking an Uber from her work Christmas party, which was like during the workday, to another thing she was going, another social gathering she was going to. She just, social butterfly.
Yeah.
3 different times. Now it snowed here in Colorado today, so the roads are kind of shitty, and it's actually really slick. I was driving tonight. I watched like 4 different cars spin out. 3 or 4 different Ubers like canceled on her after accepting the ride.
Oh,
And she's like out freezing in the cold, being like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Help me. And I'm like, I don't know how to help you. But that sucks, but I don't know what you want me to do. You're 40 minutes from me at least, and I'm with the kids. What would you have me do?
Get them out of bed. Come down here.
help her. That's what she.
But you know who doesn't cancel? A fucking Waymo.
No.
I bet they don't cancel.
The Waymo, they'll drive you through traffic. I mean, here you go. Great ride, friendly driver. I got shot on the way out. 4 stars. See? You're going to get that. I mean, you got to where you needed to get, right?
Imagine being the cop with your gun out, and this guy just drives right by you like nothing's going on. Imagine being the cop in that situation.
I mean, how are you
Put
supposed
your
to have
hands in the. What the
a-
fuck is that?
I mean,
a
you're
self-driving car that knows gunshots are going?
you're at the mercy of this Waymo.
How do you prep for that?
Yeah. So I was just like, damn.
Now, the description here is a little aggressive. The guy's clearly already on the ground. There's no crossfire going on here.
True. The guy's just like, what was that? What's happening here? Imagine the cop yelling at the
He's like,
Waymo to stop.
he was like, that was the ride I booked on Waymo. I was supposed to get in. The Waymo did its job. It came for the guy.
You get your ass
Gets
up and you
gets
find that
in,
freaking
drives
dog.
off.
Anyways,
Not that record, no.
so that was just another one that just
3 out of 4 say that the A's stadium rendering sucks.
yeah. All right. I mean, the newest shit is always going to be awesome. It's always fun, but like, I don't know. I might have to get used to it a little bit.
Maybe if they made it look less like a parachute and more like just a normal roof kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, well, there you
I
go.
don't mind raising it up higher. I don't mind that. I kind of like it.
Raise the roof.
Yeah. I mean, how we all did it. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Always raise. I mean, that's probably what that's what you're gonna get. When you go there, you're gonna raise the roof. By the way, this was just one more funny one that I found. This was a real thing that ESPN did. And then I love the caption. Did ESPN mess up or did Kent State play the wildest overtime game of all time yesterday? Where final overtime 59 to 123.
What sport is this?
Basketball.
Yeah, basketball.
It's like
Because Kent State is a mistake in football.
it's like, did ESPN really get it? It turned out this was a typo, and they did correct it. But it was just like, if you look at this at face value, you're like, What the
So
hell
Who did they
happened
play?
in
Hold
overtime?
on, real quick. Who did they play?
Looks like Pennsylvania.
Penn.
That'd be my guess.
Yeah.
University
Penn?
of Pennsylvania.
Like Penn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why in the hell would it not be PENN? And for a second, I was like, well, maybe they can only do 3 letters. No, they got Kent on the other side.
Hey, no one has ever accused ESPN of being smart.
Yeah.
That actually bothers me more than the mistyped score.
Then the overtime.
I want PENN. If that's Penn, put the second N in there.
Let's see how many things we could find wrong in this
writing utensil they played against.
Another thing. There's no logo. They were like, screw it. We're not putting a logo on this thing. No logo.
They lost by 64 in overtime. They don't get a logo.
You didn't earn the logo if you lose like by 1 million in overtime. Sorry.
It's like Minnesota's baseball team. Like how Minnesota should just have the win taken out of their name, so they're called the T's.
This is like
Minnesota T's.
This is like one of those games where you find as many things as you possibly can that are incorrect, or find the errors, and you could just circle like 5 or 6 off the top here, and you're just like, wait, what?
I can't tell if Joe Quill's part of me is like, I think he's being serious, but also he could just be messing with us. They played a non-D1 school, Penn State Shenango.
So
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna Google it.
Then there should still be
and
2.
It's gonna take me
based off of that, there should be still 2 ends.
I'm gonna look up
correct.
Kent State or Kent's schedule.
There is a place called Penn State Shenango. So that's
No
a real,
shot.
That's a real school.
No way.
It's a real
That
school.
motherfucker back
I
there
just
is
Googled it.
not real.
I just Googled it.
Oh no.
It's real.
Gosh. Well, I guess that's a thing. Okay.
They have. Why is they have? According to this, 264 students at the school.
200.
That's what Google says. That's what Google says. Fall of 2025, 264 students.
Okay, so
at Penn
confirm.
State Shenango. How is that a college?
Confirmed.
How
They
is it
did
open?
play Shenango. That is a real thing.
I mean,
They have to have more than
what?
264 students, right? Half the players.
How are they?
I mean, 10% of their school is on the basketball team.
that's a large percentage.
He says 309. Okay, let's say it's 309.
Point still stands.
What?
How do they make money? How do they?
That's the neat part. They don't.
It says
Actually, let's
in-state
just look at the
tuition is
athletics.
14,000. Out of state is 23,000. I can't imagine they have anyone from out of state being like, "I'm going to this school."
I
Like,
didn't know.
200 of my closest friends I've never
I
met.
can't even find like what division. Like, is this D3? Is this D2?
They play Kent, get a few bucks to be a sacrificial lamb.
8.
Okay, that does actually make a lot of sense, Joe.
How many majors do they have? It's got to be less than 10. 310.
At Penn
The
State
price is right.
Shenango, we're focused on individualized attention to our students, you think? Small class sizes team up with award-winning faculty, all 5 of them, to bring you a rich Penn State experience. You'll have access to one of the largest academic libraries in the nation. Why would you have one of the largest libraries in the nation?
For 310 people, you don't need the largest. You don't even need that many. What?
I can't believe this school is real.
It's not. It's not real.
I feel like this is
That
like
motherfucker back
Google's
there is
messing with
not
me.
real.
Like,
What you need to say, you need to apply to Penn State Shenango and see if you could get online courses there.
so
No other reason than it would be funny.
so let me get this straight.
Ugh.
The school with the least amount of students has the largest library.
Or one of the largest.
One of the largest libraries to exist.
Joe Quills.
According to the wiki, Penn State is closing that campus in 2027.
Close it now.
What are you gonna do with the
Close it
library?
now.
What are you gonna do with the library?
Well, it explains why there's only 310 people there.
And it's where? It's in Sharon, Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Not that I would know I don't really know Pennsylvania well anyway. But
Is it right?
definitely don't know where Sharon is.
Is it right next to Cincinnati's airport?
So, do you know where Pittsburgh and Philadelphia are in Pennsylvania?
Oh, hold on. This looks like it's kind of halfway in between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. It's closer to Cleveland probably. It's northwest of Pittsburgh, but still east and south of Cleveland. As I'm looking at a map. People didn't know that we were just going to dive into Penn State Shenango. Or whatever
we were no. This was not part of the script tonight, people. Just so you know.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to apply to Penn State Shenango.
Wow, that's more work than I'm willing to do. You won't even on your own get on a dating website. We had to do it for you, Rec.
How are the dates
How's that
coming
going,
along, by the way? Yeah, how are the dates coming?
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
forgot
talking to a
about
couple
that.
people. Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh, you chat. You got someone in the DMs there, Rick?
Yeah, I've been in Middle Tennessee for the last couple of weeks, and also Texas before that. So I haven't been able to actually meet up. I haven't been able to meet up.
Have a
yet.
movie night. Watch Remember the Titans with somebody.
I mean, it's a great movie to watch with a date.
Don't tell them you haven't seen it because that'll be a red flag.
They might not show
That
up.
will
They'll
be
be
a
like,
red
wait.
flag.
That should be a community night. Us playing the game Red Flags. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it, but it's great.
No.
It's a card game.
Everybody Google the Penn State controversy. This is what you will find. Yeah. Rec, tell your dates that they'll have an opportunity to show you every movie ever for the first time. It's like 50 first dates, 50 first movies, you know? Like, I wish I could experience Endgame again for the first time. Like, Avengers Endgame. I wish I could for the first time again.
To be fair, if you hadn't watched a lot of movies prior to that, I don't know how much you'd enjoy that movie. But
Yeah, true. But
yeah.
Yeah, like I know like there's so many Marvel movies that are like connected to each other. Like I'm not going to go through the effort to watch each one by one just so I can understand the later ones.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Well, that would be the more movies than you've watched in your life anyway. Just if you watch the Marvel. You don't have to watch them. I mean, fine. Don't get in Marvel because clearly you're not committed enough to movies to do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you to take 2 hours out of your life to watch Remember the Titans. You stay up till 4 a.m., maybe at 1 in the morning, be like, you know what? Let's just throw on some Remember the Titans.
We have a lot of work to do. Speaking of a lot of work to do, we have a lot to get to.
Hey, SCG, I can tell a good story. That's what I get paid to do.
To hear about Sandusky for the first time, like,
Bruh.
It's a US
That's a whole-
CAA school. What the fuck?
I never even knew
Sound
that
real.
was. I know it's not real.
Neither did I.
Well, let's get to a couple other stories around the sports world, because we do have a little bit of. Hold on one second. Let me pull this up real quick. We have some stories, especially in the NBA, that came out today, and some of them have been brewing for a couple days. But wanted to touch on these real quick before we get into Week 14. We have a couple players that are going in different directions. Scotty, we heard some news this week that the Clippers are just sending Chris Paul home. Like, you're grounded. You're not allowed to be with us anymore. So Chris Paul, I guess, wasn't on speaking terms with Ty Lue, and very critical of this team to the point where the LA Clippers are just like, hey, you know what? Just go home. This isn't working. You're too loud for us. You need to go figure some stuff out. We'll help you, but you gotta get out of here. They were just, you're banned.
Well, now you're banned.
So he gets banned from the team. So that's good. A Hall of Famer on the last end of his farewell tour here this year because he can't even get on the court. So there's that question there. Scotty, does he get picked up by anybody?
I guess it's more if he wants to or not. I mean, part of me is probably like he just wanted out of LA. They're a dumpster fire, which is not good for us, Chris. We need the Clippers to win a lot of games. Do you know why?
So we could dominate him in the playoffs?
No. Chris, what are we going to have this next year in the draft? We're going to have one of the best top-end draft classes we've ever had.
Yeah.
Guess who holds the rights to the Clippers' first-round pick?
Would it be us?
No.
Oh.
If that's the case, we would like them to lose, Chris.
Oh.
We need them to win. It's the opposite.
Oh. OKC?
Correct.
No.
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Is that the Paul George trade?
I think it still has to be with that, which is insane.
Yeah.
So they have, with no restrictions on it, the number one pick or the first round pick for the Clippers this year. And right now the Clippers are, what are they? 5 wins. They are, where are they? Hold on. 6 wins. They're 6-16. That's a problem, Chris. That's a problem.
It is a problem. Yeah.
Start winning some games.
Just help us out, please. By the way, in case you don't know, OKC's only lost 1 game on the season. And that's real. That's real. OKC's got everyone's first rounder. I'm telling you, all the first rounders for that, but yet Luka can get traded for like a bag of chips and a couple Smarties from the bottom of your under the seat of your couch. You know, it's fine. Like that's just how the NBA works. But if that's something there, then what is Giannis going to bring? Because Giannis, as of a little bit ago, earlier in the week, deleted all the stuff for Milwaukee off of his Instagram. Classy move, standard move for most sports fans, right? Or sports athletes when they're not happy, they just, I'm not gonna be associated with this team anymore. And then a couple days later, this as of this afternoon, finds out that he is trying to figure out the future for himself, whether that's with Milwaukee or not with Milwaukee. And then, Scotty, did you see what happened tonight's game for Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Bucks?
No.
First part of the game, just all of a sudden collapses. Non-contact calf strain. Coincidence? I don't know. It looked kind of awkward. I think he is really hurt, but it's just coincidence of like, really, like all of this comes out today.
If he's really hurt, it's not good.
If it's really hurt, it's not. Yeah, he's in a bad spot. But now all the trade stuff is coming out. We got Windhurst from ESPN saying he demanded a trade before the season, but he was just like, I'll get through the season, but I'm not excited about this whole situation. The team that trades for him is eventually going to have to open up 2 or 3 more roster spots for all his brothers to come over. It's a whole thing. It's a process. It's not just like a one-man thing. But all joking aside, Giannis feels like he's going to be on the move. New York seems to be a landing spot. But can I tell you a spot that I would absolutely be like, I don't know if I would ever want to see this, or I kind of do want to see every bit of it, and I'd be terrified.
Yeah, go ahead. Or do you want me to guess?
I'll just say it. There's a couple
it's
teams.
Gotta be a Western Conference team, right?
There's a couple teams that have. I mean, obviously OKC, but OKC is a championship team, and they already have kind of their thing going. The San Antonio Spurs have a lot of assets, Scotty.
Look at that. 10 cats in a coat called you before you even said it.
Yeah, he'll say San Antonio. The San Antonio Spurs Can you imagine a pairing of Victor Wembanyama at center, Giannis at the power forward spot, and you're able to keep Castle? So let's say you throw a package of like De'Aaron Fox, Harrison Barnes, and like 4 first rounders because they can afford to give. They have first round picks coming from everywhere. I mean,
take way more than you'd have to throw Vassell in there.
Yeah, I mean,
more than that,
but still they could. And they would still be able to even, potentially keep Stephen Castle. They have, maybe they keep Dylan Harper in that mix too. They can keep, a lot of their draft picks that they have and still have some stuff left over. Man, can you imagine? They used to have the Twin Towers with David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Can you imagine Twin Towers with Victor Wembanyama being resurrected with, ooh, man, that would be wild. Resurrected. Bring it.
Yeah. Is there part of Giannis that wants New York so badly because he was just in Milwaukee for forever and like San Antonio was not that appealing?
I mean, New York is where he wanted to go before.
Well, here's the thing. It sounds like, from what I've heard and read, that the Bucks will not mandate where he's going. He will tell them where he wants to go, and they can try and make a deal with that. It sounds very mellow, like Chris, and to the same team. Actually,
the Bucks don't owe him that, though.
No, they don't. But I mean, he has some leverage in it, and that's exactly what Melo did, and that's what he got. It got done eventually, Chris. It got done eventually. That's where it's going. I agree that it shouldn't be that way, but that's probably where it's going to go. He's going to end up in New York.
Which, I mean, New York.
Or maybe he has like a second team. I don't know. I don't know if he's interested in like LA with the Lakers. Blah.
I don't think the Lakers have enough to get. The Lakers don't have enough to get him. Like the Lakers, it wouldn't work there. It would be a team like
you're giving Austin Reeves and everyone else on your team. I think besides Luka.
I think the Knicks.
And LeBron's not going anywhere.
Yeah, totally. I think the Knicks have enough. I mean, you can kind of throw in. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns has a big contract, and you could kind of get off of him, and you can kind of throw together a little package there. There's ways that New York can make that work. I know Brooklyn has a bunch of assets, but Brooklyn's a mess. I don't know. Yeah, that wouldn't necessarily fit quite as much. So, Warriors don't have enough. I've seen people say the Warriors. No, Warriors don't have enough to give. People said the Rockets. I don't know. They're not going to give up Thompson. So they're not going to go anywhere, I don't think. So it's going to be coming down to probably the New York Knicks. I think the Spurs could be a wild card, even though any play next to Wemby would be insane, and they have all the assets. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I guess the question is, does he get traded by the deadline?
I don't know. I would say no. More likely than not, he will not. I think this is more of an off-season thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not that involved in it, so I don't know. But if he's really forcing the hand, and I'm sure he has a no trade clause. So when you say they don't owe him that, I'm sure he has a no trade clause. So
I mean, does he?
Say, I'm sure he does.
Does Giannis have a no trade clause? No, he does not.
No, he doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think. I think like if they wanted to, they can. They don't need to do right by him necessarily. So
they don't have to.
No, they can. I mean, they could do what's best for them. Like whoever's going to be the highest bidder, they could do whatever the hell they want and be like, "Hey, if you want out, like we don't owe you anything." I mean, obviously, you've given us years. You've given us a championship, so obviously, there's going to be some of that. But the Bucks got to do what's best for the Bucks.
But if Giannis plays this, if he wants to, why would you send massive capital for a player that doesn't want to be on your team?
Yeah, you got to work through that. The Bucks are going to deal him wherever he wants to go. They will get fleeced just to give him what he wants. What's up, Pull Trigger? How we doing? No one would score in the paint ever against Giannis and Wemby together. I that would be. Can you imagine? You would have to be. I mean, we saw. What was it? I mean, we saw a little bit of like a twin tower thing in Minnesota recently, but like this is a whole different level. Like you would, I don't think you could go to the rim, and Wemby can defend the perimeter with his length. So, speaking of the Melo trade, Danilo Gallinari retired. Shout out to Danilo. There you go.
I did hear that. Gallo.
So,
Great career for that dude.
yeah, man.
Great career.
It's a great nugget. He's retiring in Miami because that's where his wife wants to be. But yeah, shout out to Danilo for a solid NBA career. I think he just got done finishing in that Puerto Rican league or whatever it was. I think that most recently. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not often that you hear about retirements about guys once they leave the NBA for like different leagues, but he was important enough that or at least maybe because he was a Nugget, we've heard about it here. But good player, played hard, battled some injuries throughout his career, but made it like I think he played for like 20. I think he was drafted like 20 years ago. So
yeah, long career,
impressive stuff.
When is he eligible to sign the Supermax this summer? October 1st. With 2 seasons left on his current deal, he can sign a 4-year, $275 million max extension at that time. He will be eligible for the same deal with another team 6 months after being traded if that were to happen. So that's how that works, STG. So if he does get traded to the New York Knicks, he'll be eligible 6 months post trade to sign that extension with the New York Knicks. If that's what ends up happening. So yeah, it'll be fascinating to see what ends up happening. But yeah, Giannis might be on the move. All right. Well, any other NBA stuff you could throw in the chat? We can still talk some more NBA as we're getting.
Do a code yellow real quick.
Yeah, code yellow in the chat. Hit that follow button if you're new to the channel, just joining us for the first time or hanging out with us. Make sure you're joining us each and every single Wednesday and Sunday. Sunday night football coming up. Who do we have Sunday night football this week, Rec?
The Chiefs and Texans.
Oh, which will be a fantastic game. Chiefs and Texans. We're going to be breaking that game down here in a little bit. But, yeah, Chiefs defense, Texans defense against that Chiefs team. But also, you have that Texans team going to, 20-degree weather, which I don't think, man, I'll already give you a little hint on my best bet of the week. Under 42.5 in that game seems like it's pretty juicy. Just saying. So, yeah, we're going to be breaking that down. On Sunday night, we'll be watching that game and getting you ready for recapping the week's 14 slate. So, can't wait for that. What else do we got? We might be doing a movie night, sounds like, very soon. Rec might watch his first movie ever. So you might want to be there for that. And yeah, we'll just keep things rolling here in the Action Lab. Let me go ahead. Let me pull up our preview here. Okay. All right. And then we'll get started here once Scotty returns. We're also going to be doing our best bets, as always. We'll be talking through our best bets as we go through these games and kind of deciphering what we want. We've been doing it on the fly. It's been working out for us a little bit. So we are still positive on our best bets since we've been doing this. So make sure you guys are, if you like our bets, feel free to share them along to other people who might find them, interesting. Let's discuss how great Anthony Edwards is. He's pretty great. I will say he's pretty great. He's legit, man. I love me some Anthony Edwards. He kills us too. He kills the Nuggets. Do you guys hear the ratings for the Chiefs Dallas from Thanksgiving? Yep. 57.2 million viewers.
Yeah, that's insane.
Which, I mean, we knew it was going to be crazy. Like, we knew, right? But it's the when you only have a couple games that day, and that one is the middle of the day marquee matchup, you know you're going to get that many. I mean, 57.2 million viewers is wild. Pretty solid for that Chiefs Cowboys game.
It's just 36% higher than the second highest viewed regular season game ever.
Pretty wild.
I mean, the record was 42 million prior to this game.
57.2.
I'm
Captain, thank you so much for the 6 months. How are we doing, Captain? Good to have you in. Let's start out and let's get into our Week 14 preview of the NFL. It's coming down to the wire. We're all creeping towards the end of the NFL season. Seeding is starting to take its front and center spotlight here as we get down to the final stretch of the season. So let's talk about some of the games that might be interesting to watch for Week 14. And we're starting with the Bears and the Packers. We got a 6.5 point spread here. The Bears going on the road to Green Bay for this game. The money line currently for the Chicago Bears is sitting at 260 plus 260. The Green Bay Packers minus 320. Over under set at 44.5, Scotty, in this one. Chicago, obviously a team that's like, you're looking up at the standings and like, where the hell? I don't see them on there, because you're not used to looking towards the top of the standings. You're used to looking like the middle or the bottom. You're like, I don't see the Bears here. Where are they? Yep, they're at the top, which is kind of crazy to think on December, the first week of December, that the Bears are right up there with the best teams in the NFL. But here we are. Meanwhile, the Packers, everyone feels like the Packers are a good team. Everyone thinks that they're a good team, but somehow we still have some reservations, but then they've been playing really good football recently. Jordan Love has been playing some decent football. So, Scotty, what are your thoughts on this Green Bay-Chicago rivalry here?
Obviously, we know who owns this rivalry. Not very competitive in the last, 20 years at least. 15 years. I don't know what to think about this game. Listen, I didn't see. I wish I could have watched more of the Friday game with the Bears last week to know, was it the Bears or was it the Eagles in that game? Because I didn't get to see any of that game. Okay. Because the Bears, the Bears have won 9 of their last 10 games. So there's something to be said for that. Now you're a 6.5 point dog on the road against a Packers team that is good, but I don't know that they're great or have played great. Like, they're very hit and miss at times from weeks, and they've had some ugly games for sure. Lost to Cleveland, a kind of bad tie at the time, especially at the time with how Dallas was playing. To Dallas, like, if anything, kind of like the over in this game, unless the weather's bad. I don't know what it's going to be like in Green Bay. 44.5 seems low to me.
We have a lot of weird weather situations in the Northeast. I don't know if it's impacting the Midwest as well. Like, I don't know what it's looking like. Rec, what's the weather? Look it up. What's the weather for this game in Green Bay for Sunday? Because I know the East is going to be kind of in a weird spot once you're getting into kind of like the, some of these cold weather games. So,
I just looked.
16 degrees, but sunny.
16 degrees. Yeah, like partly cloudy. So not really going to be snow. but 16 degrees.
Oof.
Which obviously the Bear is Chicago. You play cold games in Chicago, but I don't know how many cold games Caleb Williams has played like that. And now I don't think I like the over that much. I don't know what to think about this one. 6.5 feels high, which means the Packers is probably the right side.
Well, and here's the thing too. Like Green Bay, I mean that home field advantage. Obviously, you mentioned Caleb Williams in a cold weather environment like that. Has he done it before? I don't think he's necessarily
Not anything like that. I mean, he's maybe played in it before, but probably not played well.
My initial lean was I feel like the Packers are the side here. Packers minus 6.5 as like, just under 7-point favorite. You're getting, you just got to win by a touchdown. And then I look at the spread and the money coming in. 83% of the public, 79% of the money, all on the Bears. Thinking, obviously this is a side where the Bears are getting a lot of public, attention. They're winning games. People don't know how they're doing it, but they somehow, some way find ways to win games. And I think they're just a little inflated here for some reason. Like my initial thought of Green Bay was there, and I saw that, and I was like, maybe I feel stronger about Green Bay than I typically do. So if I did have a lean here, I think I would probably end up going Green Bay minus 6.5 as a potential. They got that home field. They played in this weather before. It's nothing new to them. They're well coached. Jordan Love has been playing some decent football. And I think that the Green Bay defense will be solid in this one. But to your point, both defenses has been interesting, kind of up and down here there throughout the season. But I think Packers defense will show up in this one.
Canada. I heard if Bears lose, they go from first seed to seventh.
That
seed?
is a true statement. That's the state of the NFC currently. Take that as you will.
How we doing, Storchio? Good to have you.
I mean, they'd be tied with the Niners at 9-4 at that juncture for the 7th seed. Because you have the NFC South, it's hot garbage, but NFC, the NFC is definitely better than the AFC this year, which I did not think was going to occur at all.
Why do I feel like this game is going to be like a 27-20 game? It's just going to line up right there at that 7-point juncture. Packers on the top here. I don't know. That's my gut feeling about this game. But again, you just never know with the Bears.
Could tease it down too.
Tease it down. That's true.
Down to Packers
just to win the game, which I kind of like that too. Let's put that as a potential option. I'll keep tabs of these. So Packers teaser to 2.5. To a half.
Yeah.
0.5. Okay, so that's an option.
Captain Urban. AFC is taking the year off. Why is the AFC taking the year off? What's going on?
I don't know.
I have actually a couple teaser candidates that I absolutely love this week to pair them with that we're probably not going to talk about. Jacksonville. I love Jacksonville as a teaser. I think Jacksonville's going to be a team that I feel good about. Denver as a teaser. The Rams as a teaser. There's a couple. Those are three that I'm like really. I feel like if we can pair up the Packers with one of those, I wouldn't hate it. But I digress. So let's go ahead. Let's get to the next one. We have Packers as a teaser option in our back pocket. Let's get to the next one here. We got Bengals and the Bills. What makes this one kind of unique is
Yeah, I almost didn't put this one on, but I was like, this is an interesting game.
It's very intriguing because the Bengals were left for dead, right? The Bengals were just on the side of the road, left for dead, and we're just like, there's no way they're gonna bring back Burrow. There's no way they're gonna. If they do, he's gonna look good. Like, what are we gonna actually get? And then Burrow goes out there and goes crazy, and then just absolutely just changes everyone's mindset about him coming back and what they were able to accomplish. Then you got the Bills, who have been like, what have we been getting with the Bills? Kind of like subpar football at times. So you get a team that all of a sudden feels like they have a little bit of life going into Buffalo for this one. This one, I think weather will be an impact as well. So that'll be a factor in this one. But we have Cincinnati on the road in Buffalo. This game is a 5.5-point spread as we sit right now. Buffalo 5.5-point favorites for this game. Buffalo minus 280, Cincinnati plus 230. Over under set at 53.5, which is very high. What's the weather in Buffalo this weekend?
Probably cold.
I'm looking at it now. It's going to be 29 degrees with a 49% chance of snow.
Which I look at that over under total at 53.5.
With the snow, that makes it interesting.
I'm like, whoa.
I mean, it makes you lean the under.
Now these teams a couple of years ago played in the snow,
and I think
in Buffalo.
That's
in
the
the
playoff
playoffs.
game, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and Buffalo got their shit handed to them badly by Cincy. I forget what the final score of that game was, but it was not close. Let me look.
Captain Urban says it's the same season all over again for the Bengals. We'll win out, be 9-8, and still miss the playoffs, just like last year.
Sounds like a very Steelers season.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're letting Joe play, to be honest. Like 9-8 is not gonna make the playoffs. It's just not.
I mean, it might with how trash this division is.
No.
There's a
Oh, in the division. I forget that they're in. I'm like, no, because I keep thinking wild card. There's no way. But in the division, I guess there's a shot with how trash the division is.
They do play the Ravens one more time.
Yeah, let me pull up the Bengals schedule. And again, like one of the two teams in the division lead is going to lose this week.
I mean, yeah. The Cincinnati Bengals are plus 850 to win the North.
That also means one of the two is going to win, right?
So here's the final schedule for the Bengals. Because you got Bills, Ravens, Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. All very winnable games. This is the hardest game on their schedule.
That'd be fascinating if they make the playoffs.
I mean,
at 9-8.
Captain, if we sweep the Ravens, there's a chance at the division, but we got to beat the Bills first. I mean,
yeah. Pretty much, if you lose to the Bills, pack it in.
To make the playoffs, currently the odds for the Cincinnati Bengals plus 820.
It's just like Mike McDaniel said: to win the game, you have to win the game.
It's true. I mean, he's not wrong.
True.
So yeah, so this is a fascinating game that I mean, the Bills lose this game. All of a sudden, you're looking at the Bills and you're just like, whoa. Like the Bills.
I mean, they're definitely not going to win their division with a loss. They're still not looking good to win their division as is.
Yeah,
but then you start creeping into like they're 8-4 to 11-2, so they'd be 3 games back if they lost this game. Yeah. And then at 8-5, I think the Bills are going to make the playoffs, but
they should.
At 8-4, they're the 7th seed right now.
Yeah. 8. And they got Houston right behind. You got 2 6-6 teams, Pittsburgh and Kansas City. We know Kansas City.
They lose this, and then they play the Patriots on the road the following week.
The Patriots
all of a sudden, then you're
8
and 6. You go 8-5, and then 8-6. Now you do have Browns, Eagles, Jets to finish it out, so you should get to at least 10-7 with that. But 10-7 is no guarantee in the AFC.
Yeah,
this is a wild card spot, and they don't get to play in the AFC North, unfortunately.
Yeah. If I'm taking a side here,
I still think the Bills are going to make the playoffs, but
yeah. If I'm
what side do you like, Chris?
If I'm taking anything in this game, I have a strong lean. I had a feel like a feel of the under at 52.5. Then it went up to 53.5, and I'm like, it's climbing. The more and more it goes up, the more and more I like the under. Now, the defense for the Cincinnati Bengals worries me because I think the Buffalo Bills will be able to put up a ton of points. And then with Burrow back, I think that's why this number keeps growing. So I still think that there's a little bit too much juice on people liking the over in this one. And I kind of feel like the under.
What's the bet? Do you have the bet percentage on the over under?
Yeah, let me see. It is actually that's weird. I mean, here, I don't know. This number feels off. Public 58% on the under, money 57%. It's basically 50-50. 60-40.
But when I made these graphics earlier today, at least through ESPN, it was 52.5, and now it's climbed to 53.5, even though most of the money and bets are on the other side. I don't like it, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't like it one bit.
Maybe we stay away from it. It's kind of
It's a trap.
It might be.
It's a trap.
Might be a fishy game here. Buy James Cook if you do weekly fantasy. Bengals run defense is awful. Yeah, James Cook might go crazy in this game. That's pretty fair.
My son's thrilled. Guess who he got off waivers this week?
T. Higgins.
I mean, you'll never. Yeah, did I talk about that on Sunday?
Yes.
He got T.
That's a big pick.
I can't remember a lot. I had a few drinks on Sunday.
I wouldn't lie.
Bills minus 5.5. With the spread at 5.5. 68% of the public, 70% of the money, all on Cincinnati. For this game. So some betting trends for that.
It's gonna be a fun game to watch. Bengals to stay alive, and the Bills. It's not a must-win for Bills, but like, kind of need it. Kind of need it a little bit.
I mean, can you think
they're
like
not playing great football right now? They're not at all. This is the worst Bills team we've seen in years, in my opinion.
I mean, this normally is a game that's one of the marquee matchups. Which I mean, this is a good matchup, I think, at this point for different reasons, though. We're typically used to seeing these two teams battling at the top at some level where it's like you have juggernauts and going crazy, and in the AFC here it's just like,
I mean, there's been 4 consistent juggernauts in the AFC, if you will, right? 4 powerhouses:
Ravens, Bills, Bengals, Chiefs. Yeah.
And clearly this season has not gone that way.
So it's just a different scope of this game that it's like, it's still interesting because both of them are trying to battle for the playoffs, but it's just a whole different twist to it this year. All right.
Yeah. And of course, you know, these are the two teams that played where someone almost died on the field. So
did someone die? I mean,
has anyone seen DeMar Hamlin lately? I don't know.
We haven't heard his name recently. Is he still a thing? Is it really him? Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's not him.
That motherfucker is not real.
It's not. He is not.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
When's the last time we saw DeMar on TV? I don't know.
Where's Chairman at when we need him? We play that music. He should just instantly have, even if he's not watching, he should have it on the background. And if he hears that music, he's like, "What are we talking about?" And now we're talking about his Lions. So
yeah.
Hi, Chairman.
Hey. So there you go. Let's get to the next game, though. We have Detroit hosting the Dallas Cowboys. This is Thursday night football, which, you know, we'll be super excited to check out. I feel like this is going to be a pretty solid game. Detroit 3-point favorites at home hosting Dallas. Detroit on the money line minus 164. Dallas on the money line plus 138. Over under at a really good size here, 54.5 in Detroit. And they're saying this. I mean, if we get to that, I mean, I feel like this is going to be one of the better Thursday night football games that we've seen this season. So, Scotty, do the Detroit Lions get back on track and look like themselves against the Dallas team that I feel like is starting to become one of the better teams in the NFC?
I think Dallas is playing certainly. I mean, as someone that's watched Dallas a lot of the season, they're playing the best football they've played all year the last few weeks. Obviously, they made some additions on the defense. They've not only with personnel, but just how they play on defense. They're figuring out a little bit with Eberflus is actually drawing up some things and it's working somewhat. The offense is Dak's playing fantastic. The run game's good. Offensive line's solid. You have 2 elite wide receivers on the outside. Like, they're a tough offense to contain. And the Lions just feel a little off, right? Like, this isn't the same Lions that we've seen before. I think we all thought, like, hey, they'll eventually turn it on. Right now, they only have a 43. Like, this is NFL.com. There's probably better sites out there to project this, but right now they have the Lions as a 43% chance to make the playoffs, Chris.
Yeah, because they're currently not in the playoff picture.
I mean, right now, it's not looking good for their chances. It's kind of stacked against them here, and they have some work to do.
Yeah, they're on the outside looking in right now, and they got definitely work to do. So this is a massive game for both teams. Cowboys lose here, you can say say goodnight to their playoff chances, which are not even that high right now. But they're playing really good football. Chairman, this is a must-win for both teams. I think Dallas is playing better right now. That doesn't mean Detroit can't figure something out and turn it on, but I think Dallas is playing better than Detroit right now.
Well, also, too,
that's just my team lost to Dallas, so I'm mad. But
well, yeah, and I think, too, the Cowboys are coming off a big win on Thanksgiving, so
big 2 wins.
Big 2 wins. And then
Eagles, Chiefs.
That's true. Going against a team without potentially, it sounds like Amon-Ra St. Brown, their number 1 option offensively.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play.
It doesn't sound good. Trayvon Diggs potentially returning for Dallas. I don't know if that's going to be happening, but like, you're kind of have 2 teams going opposite directions when it comes to some of the injury front. I just think that, the side here feels like Dallas. Even if Dallas is behind in this game, I feel like they have enough offensively between Pickens and CD to really get back into this game. They have that dynamic offense. If I had a lean in this one, it would probably be on the Dallas side. And since Quinton Williams' arrival, by the way, the Cowboys have allowed the fewest yards in the NFL to running backs. So, I mean, since that trade, that's been a hell of a trade.
I think it's been 2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks, but still, it's.
And one of them was against the Chiefs, so
I guess that doesn't count.
You knew that. Their best running back might be their quarterback. I don't know. Chairman, the only reason we're giving 3 here, we as Detroit for everybody, is we're at home. Dallas has gotten better all year. The Lions are going the wrong direction. Take Dallas in the points. That was painful to say. So our boy Chairman, the Lions fan.
I mean,
now usually, a lot of times he likes to hedge on the side of like, if I just pick against Detroit, it won't hurt as much if that's what happens, So maybe there's some of that in there, but he is picking against his boys with Dallas here.
From what he said earlier before popped in, I figure you should bet the house on the Lions.
I have a problem betting on a team in Dallas that beat what most people perceive to be a juggernaut in the Chiefs, at least in the last, obviously in the last 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. The most watched regular season game ever. So I feel like people watch on Thanksgiving, the Lions lose. and the Cowboys win. And now the Cowboys get points against the Lions.
The optics of
the narrative there is too obvious. Almost.
Which is why 80% of the public and 87% of the money is on Cowboys +3.
Yeah.
Which
is why I'm not going to touch it.
Which, by the way, you know what's weird? I do think that the 54 is high. I almost think this is going to be a crazy scoring game. I almost lean over on the 54.5. Weirdly enough, by the way, the numbers on that, it's basically 50-50 on the public, over under, and then the money, 66% of the money is on the over. So that means the sharps are trying to push this to the over, still at 54.5. So,
although no Amon-Ra, and Chairman even says, by the way, saying I would be shocked if he plays. Yeah, I don't think Amon-Ra is playing. We both agree.
Yeah.
All of us agree.
Yeah.
He's not playing tomorrow. And that's a big loss. It's a big loss for that. I mean, Jared Goff is a good quarterback when everything around him is good. When things start to break down around him, he can turn into not such a good quarterback. And now, obviously, they've lost coordinators and all of that have changed the outlook. Now they're trailing their old friend Ben Johnson, which must hurt a little bit. Ben Johnson's not wearing his shirt in the locker room and doing all these crazy things in Chicago. But this is a great Thursday night game. I can't wait to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, this will be one of the more exciting ones that I'm looking forward to. Travis wants
Chairman said, oops, I meant I'd be shocked if he doesn't play.
I mean, I'm looking around and I haven't seen.
He hasn't practiced, I believe, right? And keep in mind, everyone's like, well, it's a short week. Not for these teams.
Nope.
No, this is a little different.
They both played a week ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Amon-Ra still listed as questionable. I mean, from all indications that I've seen, I mean, I haven't benched on one of my fantasy teams because it says he's on the wrong end of playing. He's on the wrong end of questionable.
I have no doubt he's a dude that will do whatever it takes to play and get out there. But he hasn't played at all, and usually ankles, I know it's an important game for them, but also as a guy that's had a lot of ankle injuries in his life, you rush back, you're gonna hurt it again. You're gonna hurt it again.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I would advise against him playing, but I'm also not a doctor.
And if he doesn't play, you might want to take Jameson Williams on some of his props. Jameson Williams, I think, was at 82.5 total receiving yards at plus 100. I feel like with the score, the over-under total being at 54.5, and I'm leaning the over. I mean, I feel like Jameson Williams has to get a big chunk of those yards. So just maybe some sprinkles there. But maybe we can come back to this game. We'll see. Over seems like probably the most comfortable play here if I was leaning one way.
But rumor is they may line up Gibbs at wide receiver. Just a rumor. We'll see. I don't love that. I don't know why. Why would you take an elite running back and put him somewhere else? I wouldn't do that, but maybe it'll work.
Knowing Dan Campbell, he's gonna put Penei Sewell at wide receiver.
just throw a bunch of random dudes at wide receiver and see what's
now that it's a Cowboys-Lions game, just make sure you pronounce yourself as an eligible receiver.
Oh, he's a special. Who was Chairman? Sorry to bring up old memories, but who is the guy who was the tackle eligible that got screwed over?
Taylor Decker, wasn't it?
Decker.
Yeah, put Taylor Decker at wide receiver.
Chairman Decker reported. Yeah, he might have. I don't know. He might have. I don't know.
Video did show that he did.
Well, then I'm confused on why they call it. I don't know. Maybe
because
it's a
refs are dumb. We've already established this.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So there you go. Detroit. Yeah, this is gonna be a hell of a game. Make sure you check in. By the way, if you're not in our Discord, make sure you join our Discord so we can chat about this game tomorrow. Exclamation point Discord in the chat is how you get in. So make sure you go do that right now if you haven't already. Also hit that follow button if you're new to the channel. Love to have you join our Action Lab community. Let's get to the next game. Texans and Chiefs, one of the better games that is coming up this weekend, and it'll be on Sunday Night Football while we are live for this game. So the Houston Texans going into Kansas City, 3.5-point underdogs on the road, plus 152 on the money line for the Texans, minus 180 for the Chiefs. Over under set at 41.5. So there's a lot of different angles to this game, right? Because the must win out for the Chiefs, no margin for error, move the rest of the season. Houston Texans bring in their vaunted defense, arguably the best defense in the NFL. I think they are, coming in to play Kansas City. But you also have a Kansas City team at home and in Arrowhead in 20-degree weather probably this weekend, where CJ Stroud, warm weather player, warm, he loves. It's going to be a little bit less comfortable for him on the road offensively for the Houston Texans. Scotty, what do you think happens in this game?
I'm conflicted, man. It is a must win. Definitely for the Chiefs, probably for both teams. Loser of this one probably doesn't make the playoffs. So it's a massive game for both teams. Sunday Night Football. You talked about the weather. It's going to be 23 degrees, which Mahomes traditionally is great in cold weather. CJ Stroud probably doesn't have a ton of experience there. I have a couple of reasons to stay away from the Chiefs or even bet. If I took a side, I would take the Texans in this one. Starting with the Chiefs are likely to be without 3 of their starting 5 offensive linemen in a game against what you said is the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
Not great.
Taylor
Both
and
tackles. Trey Smith, Juwan Taylor, and Josh Simmons. So both their tackles and their guard. And that's
massive.
Arguably, that's 3 of their, that's certainly 3 of their top 4 linemen. Trey Smith's an elite guard. Josh Simmons had an incredible year as a left tackle, as a rookie left tackle. And Juwan Taylor, for all the flack he's got, this year has actually played pretty well and not got called for a ton of penalties. So Juwan Taylor's the only one of those 3 that has even a chance to play, I believe. But I don't think he will. And I don't know if you saw the fourth quarter of the Cowboys Chiefs game. You probably did because everyone did.
Yep.
Because 57 million people did.
Yep.
I mean, that was hero mode from Mahomes. The blocking was atrocious after our tackles left that game. And now we play the best defense in football. Don't love that at all. And I think I literally think if the Chiefs win this game, they'll make the playoffs. If they don't win this game, obviously, I don't think they'll make the playoffs. This is massive for them. I think they win out if they win this game. I think this is the hardest game left on their season. No offense to your Broncos, but
no, none taken.
Similar team to the Broncos, right? The Texans.
Yeah, they're cookie cutter, almost exact. If you were to take 2 teams, offense that struggles at times, and then a really good defense that gets after the quarterback. Yeah, very similar.
I also do like the Chiefs this week because in a press conference, Andy Reid said something about on every play we're gonna try and tickle their tonsils. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate him saying it. So
I don't know what that means. That's
nobody does.
I have an idea of what it means.
It is succulent.
What does it mean? What does it mean, Rack? What does it mean?
I'll leave it up to interpretation. I've got my own idea.
Yeah.
I honestly 3.5 at 3.5. I would take the Texans. This feels like a low scoring close game, even if the Chiefs do pull it out. I would not bet on the Chiefs, and I would bet the Texans at 3.5. Now the Chiefs have been I think they've lost one game at home of their 6 losses, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're 5-1 at home.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean,
but I mean, the Texans offensively are bad, which they're not going to be able to take advantage of other issues I have with the Chiefs. Like the biggest stat I saw this week, which is fascinating with the Chiefs, which almost doesn't make any sense at all. The Chiefs blitz. When the Chiefs blitz, in the last 3 years prior to this year, 2022 through 2024, yards per play when they blitzed, best in football. Success rate, third best in football. Pressure rate, second best in football. That was the last 3 seasons. This year, when they blitz, their yards per play went from first to 31st.
oof.
Their success rate is 26th, and their pressure rate is 28th. I don't know if everyone's just figured out Spags' blitzes or what's going on, but we are so bad on third down defense. I've never seen a team in the NFL this bad on third down defense. Forget like a bad team even. We're atrocious on third down, and if we can't get off the field on third down, we're done. So I don't know, Chris. I don't know.
And initially, so on Sunday, this was 4.5. I was like, take the 4.5. I feel like 4.5 is a great number. Drop to 3.5 instantly. And even at 3.5, I'm kind of like, I mean, we're not going to take a side on this. I don't think this is going to be one of our best bets of the week, at least on either the -3.5 one way or another. I mean, all the money's coming in on Houston, all of it. 68% of the public, 80% of the money, all on Houston. Where I would, I think this is going to be a low scoring game. I think if we want to use it, I got 42.5 under. I think the Chiefs are going to struggle against this defense and getting the ball down the field and moving it. I think the Texans, I don't think the Texans are going to move the ball as much, at least in the cold weather. CJ Stroud, I just don't believe that he has the ability to move the ball, and it's going to be absolutely cold for this game. So in that respect, I will get us the under 42.5 if we want to use that as an under bet for this one. But yeah, I think it's too scary. I want to enjoy this one without taking a side. So
I don't think I'm going to enjoy this one at all.
And we're gonna enjoy it live on Action
live here on Sunday night.
Miserable. And the only time I'll enjoy it is if the Chiefs have more points with zeros on the clock. That's the only time I'll enjoy it. Is that a way to enjoy football? Do you only enjoy it after the game? If they win?
Here's some breaking news.
Yeah.
So they went to detail on Justin Herbert's surgery. He had a plate and multiple screws inserted into his left hand to stabilize his fracture.
We should bet the Eagles right now.
On it's his non-throwing hand, correct?
It's his non-throwing hand, but still, the dude had surgery 2 days ago, and he's supposed to play on Sunday. That's
Monday.
You're right. It is Monday night.
It's an extra day and a half of rest.
That's wild to me.
Kind of crazy, man.
Or maybe what's the over/under? Because we know the Eagles can't offense, so
that might be that game. That game's one of our previews. So we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one next. So I between this, I think this is gonna be a fantastic game in general. It's gonna be a stressful one for you, Scotty, but there's a lot of these games there's just so many different dynamics as at this point in the season, week 14, that means so much, even if these teams aren't like, it's going to be a fun one, I think. So
even if these teams aren't what, Chris? Aren't what?
Aren't
great.
Aren't great.
They're not great.
Who's great?
No, but, well, I mean,
you were going to say even if they aren't at the top of the
standings. That's true. Is that
if they aren't exactly good teams.
It's kind of this falls into the same category as the Bengals and Bills that we talked about, where it's like these two teams.
If the Chiefs make the playoffs and win their last 5 games, they'll be favored in every playoff game they play. Again, well, prior to the Super Bowl in the AFC.
I mean, I think there's
true or false.
Well, you might be true, but I mean that would be they need to win all these games, and without offensive linemen and without a pass rush that can get to the quarterback. If you're looking at the Chiefs in a vacuum, without just this season, and you didn't know what they did before this season, and you just saw this team as is for the first time ever, and you saw what they were like, with, again, offensive line issues, not being able to get pressure, all those things, you look at them differently without the aura of everything else that they've done before this season, right? I mean, in a vacuum, this season at all, like you would not.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. So
also update Scotty. Like Josh Simmons is out for at least 4 games.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Storch, tonight's going to be a late night.
I'm hoping the other 2 are either back. Well, one may be back this week, or if not, they'll both be back after this week. Although, what do we have after this week? Like,
you have the Chargers next week. It's Texans, Chargers, Titans, Broncos, and then last week
another important game. But we get now that makes me want Herbert to play even more on Monday night. To be honest,
to get it once it'd be worse.
Short week
with a fractured hand.
Go ahead and play with your more than a fracture. It's not a fracture if they're putting screws in it. It's like fully
something happened there,
broken.
Yeah.
Let's get to the next one here. Colts and Jaguars are on the docket here for this next game. Now, Jacksonville Jaguars plus 1.5. This is I mentioned this earlier. I teased it as one of my teaser candidates. I really like Jacksonville as a teaser candidate here. I don't know why, but I just feel like this is a good opportunity to take Jacksonville. Anyways, Jacksonville 1.5 point underdogs at home against the Colts in this game. Plus 108 on the money line, minus 126 for the Colts, and then over under 47.5. And I mean, I feel like there's these years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Colts always struggle against Jacksonville at least one time a year. I think even going back to like some of those good Colts teams and the really bad Jags teams, they somehow found ways to like make those games closer than they ever should be. And this game feels like one of those games where I just think that like Jacksonville is going to hang around. Colts key injuries on both sides of the ball. Daniel Jones playing hurt. Sauce Gardner sidelined. I mean, Indy's failed to gain 300 yards in back-to-back games after entering the Week 11 bye as a top offensive football. Jaguars just closed the brutal stretch of their 4 road games in 5 weeks, going 4-1. Like, I feel like we're kind of maybe overlooking Jacksonville in this game a little bit more. Like we kind of see Trevor Lawrence as kind of this up and down thing. And I don't know. I just think, I mean, this seems like a spot that I feel if I'm going to take anything, I'll probably end up liking teasing Jacksonville up. But with Indy's injury concerns, I just think that this game should be, I just think it's going to be a closer game than people expect.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not sure if Jacksonville's good. But they're 8-4 and they've won some games, which is nice. I mean, they're plus 39 in point differential at 8-4. Not crazy impressive, but they have won, as you talked about. 2 of the last 3 weeks, they've blown out the Chargers and Titans with a squeaked out win against the Cardinals in between there. They're probably building confidence right now. And the Colts are reeling 2 straight losses. Obviously a heartbreaker last week to Houston, and now the week before, even in overtime to the Chiefs. So Colts seem to be reeling. I selfishly probably have to cheer for the Jaguars because we own the tiebreaker over the Colts for a wild card, not the Jaguars. So as a Chiefs fan, I have to cheer for the Jaguars, which I don't really care. I don't like or dislike either of these teams. They're pretty neutral for me, as is the AFC South, right? Kind of whatever. They exist.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't hate teasing up the Jags. I don't hate that.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at some of their past matchups here. I mean, October 10th, 2024, Jacksonville wins 37-34. October 15th, 2023, Jacksonville 37, Indianapolis 20. Like, I mean, I'm going back to I think these games just are these divisional games late in the season just tend to be a little bit closer. So
I think Jacksonville's the side. I think Jacksonville wins this game.
I mean, you could sprinkle on the money line, Jacksonville. I think that could be even in the realm of possibility at plus. I mean, you're getting plus 110, give or take, and it's actually dropped to plus 108. I think a lot of interesting money is coming in here. The public is coming in 55% on the Colts, 58% of the money on the Colts. Jaguars money line feels great, actually. It's sweaty.
Where's the money coming in?
It's
the money coming in
for the money line. All the Colts, especially the money line. 70%.
Well,
of the Colts, yeah. Public 67% of the money on the money line.
That surprises me.
I think
that surprises me because the Colts aren't. I mean, and the Colts, I think they got a raw end of some bad officiating last week against Houston, which didn't help them. But they're still reeling, and they don't look like the same team prior to their bye week a few weeks back. So,
also another problem: Daniel Jones still has a fractured or broken fibula that he's playing through.
Yeah,
that didn't heal in a week.
Nope. But yeah, no, you have the so he's not going to be running very often because his leg isn't good. So you can get away with playing like man coverage and like daring Daniel Jones to run the ball because he's not going to.
He actually He had a run for a first down against the Chiefs in that game, and this was before the report about the fractured fibula, where they were like, the announcers were like, look at him just kind of, I mean, it was an easy first down, but he was moving so slowly. And then he like got the first, it was like 3rd and 3. He ran for 4 yards, slower than you've ever seen someone. And he just ran out of bounds. Like normal Daniel Jones probably could have picked up at least 10 yards there.
So yeah, something's wrong with. I mean, something's wrong there. So that's the side. I think that ends up being the other end of our parlay with or the teaser.
Would you do Jacksonville money line as the best bet? Get the
no.
Get them value.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be a best bet.
Our bets only get record. They don't show value. So
yeah, if we were
do that.
And maybe we incorporate value next year. Maybe we do that. Maybe we just like see how we end up getting adding up our overall value at the end of the season when it comes to our winnings. So anyways, everyone, chat, go Jags this weekend. Take profit every time. 1996 Jacksonville versus Broncos. Don't remind me, Storchio. Don't remind me, Storchio.
One of my favorite games.
Yeah, local hero.
That and the Baltimore game are my 2 favorite Bronco playoff games probably ever.
Of course they are. Of course they are. Let's get into, we talked a little bit about Justin Herbert. Let's talk about this Eagles-Chargers game. So the Eagles coming in to LA and playing the Chargers here in this one. Eagles 2.5-point favorites on the road. I think we had it. You could probably get 3. We have it at 3 on our graphic. I'm seeing some 2.5.
I'd rather have it. I'd rather have it at 2.5 and take the Eagles.
Which, yeah, that's where it's leaning right now. For
Do you really trust the Eagles even with Herbert's injury?
I mean, the
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the Chargers.
Yes. The Chargers, if Herbert doesn't play, are going to get annihilated. And I think the Eagles, I mean, this is an important game for the Eagles. I'm conflicted because I want the Cowboys to make the playoffs too. So,
Why
the
are you
Chargers
conflicted?
have
The Chargers are in your division.
I know, but I want both. I want both the Cowboys and Chiefs to make it, and the Chargers have a very difficult remaining schedule.
Yeah.
As we talked about. I mean, they don't play a losing team the rest of the season. I know they have the Chiefs and Broncos again, along with this one and the Texans. So and Cowboys, actually. So Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. It's a gauntlet for the Chargers. So it sounds like Herbert's going to play, though. I think Herbert's going to play. I think that's somewhat insane when you're missing both your great tackles and you're just throwing to the wolves. But I'm not a doctor, so they'll probably cast it up and it's his non-throwing hand, so maybe he'll be fine. I don't know.
I mean, they're also potentially Amari and Hampton has been trending up to potentially playing at some potential Monday night game here with his injury that he's been out for so long. There's some reports saying there's a chance he goes, which again against Philadelphia might be. I mean, I think that would be. What does that look like? Is he going to be ready to go and be able to go against this Philly defense? And is he going to be healthy completely, or is he just forcing his way back? This Chargers team looks like it's coasting into this game with just in wheelchairs and stretchers because they're just all beat up. The offensive line, Herbert's hand, Omari and Hampton's coming back off of this long-term injury. So it's just how sustainable is it is my biggest question. But yeah, over under, by the way, set at 40. I think you can get some 41.5s right now.
I think Omari and Hampton's going to be a fine running back, but he's nothing to move a needle right now. His 5 games he did play, one of them I would say was good against the Giants, who at the time were awful, and he had a 54-yard touchdown run in that game, which was really what made it for him. Otherwise, he had 12 for 44, 19 for 70, 8 carries for 24 yards against the Raiders. And against the Chiefs, 15 carries for 48 yards. So outside of one game, he hasn't really done anything. And he's caught some balls. He has 20 catches for $136. So that's over 5 games. What is that?
4 catches.
25 yards-ish a game. 4 catches for 25 yards a game. He doesn't move a needle that much for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Eagles at 2.5 should be the side. I'm seeing, some 3s, some 2.5s. I just think that the Eagles' defensive front against the Chargers O-line, I think the advantage definitely goes to the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles, if they can... I say this, but then how easy is it? If they could focus on rushing the football and get back to that identity of running the ball, and they could do it successfully here, they win this game. I don't think it's a question. But you also have a chirping wide receiver that needs to get his, and every time he does, it's like, do you have success when you're just trying to make him happy? Not really. So you have a Saquon Bar, you have a Cadillac or a Ferrari sitting back behind there. I think you need to take advantage of that and get him going. But that's I think the key to this game, particular for the Eagles, if they want to get a big win here. But it's been easier said than done for Philadelphia.
I think Philly wins this game.
So,
And if at 2.5, I like that number.
so Philly minus 2.5.
I like that number.
Let's see. I don't know if I really have too much. I mean, I think I'd be on your side at minus 2.5 as well. So maybe that's one of our options for our best bet of the week. All right, let's get to the Steelers and Ravens here. Division rivalry. This AFC North is kind of wild, though, right? Like, we got Cincinnati creeping in all of a sudden with Joe Burrow coming back, and then you need the win. Both these teams need to continue to win.
Look at these great teams. Look at these great teams.
Yeah. So there's Baltimore is favored in this game at home, hosting the Steelers. There's some 6s. I'm seeing some 5.5s in some different areas. Currently, I'm seeing 5.5 in FanDuel. Minus 290 for the Ravens, plus 235 for the Steelers. Over under at 43.5. Rec. What do you expect from your boys in this game, especially against a division rivalry with the Ravens?
This is essentially going to be a game of who fails harder. Because, look, none of these teams are what you would call good at all. Ravens, for the while, is the Ravens' defense that was bad, but that turned around. The offense has gone to shit. Lamar may or may not be hurt. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, everything's been bad the last couple of weeks. And, of course, there's still memories of the playoff game last year where Baltimore ran for nearly 300 yards on this defense. And it's like, I mean, in the Steelers-Ravens game, the instinct is to go Steelers plus 6. I'm not there yet, especially with how badly they've played. Now, one thing I have seen for one players, apparently Tomlin has not lost the locker room yet. It sounds like the players are not happy with the fire Tomlin chance. So there's a little bit of me that wonders if that would, like trying to silence their own fans would make them play a little bit harder. I don't know. But yeah, by the way, this is a big game. Like whoever wins most likely wins the division. They do play once in week 18. But still, this is a tough slate of games for both teams. Winner takes a big advantage. Loser all but dead. I wouldn't pick any side in this game. I did see that, Joe Quills. Big Ben Tiger. Even Ben said that Thomas should go. He said he should go to Penn State.
I mean, right now I'm looking at Baltimore's schedule. Well, that's Baltimore's schedule. It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough for both teams.
Yeah. My lean is Pittsburgh plus 6, mostly because they are division rivals, hate each other, and Baltimore has not been playing good football. Even since Lamar returned, while their defense may be playing better, their offense has not been good. It was ugly against the Jets the week before. It was ugly against the Browns the week before that. Since he's come back, it hasn't been pretty. And they've won. I mean, they won like 5 straight before that, but like, no, I don't think anyone was fully convinced. Like, this is all right. Baltimore's back. This is the Baltimore we expected. What we've seen the last few years. I don't think they're there. I think Pittsburgh sucks. But I would still take the Steelers plus 6.
Well, we know Chris.
It's weird. Rec. It's weird. Yeah, that's why I said a lean. We're not gonna bet this. It is weird that a team as young as the Steelers, as the season goes on, doesn't get better. That's
all right.
Yeah, and this is a Tomlin spot. We all talk about Tomlin trends and everything else. Tomlin as an underdog, it always ends up tending to be, these trends that always kind of convince you to go with the Steelers. I mean, I'm not betting the side. I'm holding on to my chip. The only thing that doesn't count as me betting my chip is betting, I think, the under 43.5. I got it at 43.5. I bet it already. I like the under. I don't think the Baltimore's defense or Baltimore's offense is just not great. They feel like they're not able to really get in a rhythm. They couldn't do much against the beat up Buffalo defense. that really isn't great against the run either. So I mean, I just when it comes down to these two teams, I don't trust the offense for the Steelers. I don't trust the offense for the Ravens. I think these divisional rivalries, especially in the AFC North, are low-scoring games and just defensive-minded games. So that being said, I just don't trust either of these teams to put up points on the board against each other in tough AFC North matchups. So under 43.5 is what I got it at. So that's the number we would use if we ended up using it as a best bet. Otherwise, I'm staying away from the sides on this game. I don't trust either side. So,
shout out, Chairman. It seems like Lamar is already in AFC Championship game form. Like it. Yeah, he's
there. It is. It's a trap, and it's not. The sides aren't. They're not exactly succulent.
It is succulent.
Canada early in the game, loser this game, the head coach gets fired.
I think they make that move at the end of the season.
No, well, yeah, they're not going to fire. Nobody gets at this point of the year.
No,
but almost no one.
Unless you're in the NBA,
unless you're Michael Malone in the NBA, and then
or that one guy from Memphis.
Oh yeah, him too.
What was his name? Taylor Jenkins.
Taylor Jenkins, yeah.
Nobody remembers.
Yes,
Nobody
Chairman.
remembers.
Chairman, loser. Yep, loser. The game is only one game back, and they do play in Week 18. So we could be watching Steelers Ravens on Sunday Night Football. That is a possibility.
May God help us.
For shits and giggles, I'm going to look at the Week 18
I really
schedule.
don't want that.
Yeah.
Look at the Week 18 schedule just to see all the different possibilities for that.
Yeah, though that match
Got to be something like the NFC West or something.
I mean, some of those matchups just give you indigestion,
Do you have fire in your gut?
Yeah. Yes.
Seahawks Niners. Seahawks Niners is a good option. Lions Bears maybe.
So
Panthers Buccaneers could be a sneaky option. Colts Texans.
So we're gonna do our best bets here. We're gonna go through. There's some that we didn't talk about that I'd be curious on your thoughts. That are kind of games that maybe aren't marquee games that I feel like there's some decent value on some best bets. And I also want to get chat. I need you guys to hang out for a little bit. I need your advice. I have a particular predicament for my Survivor League that I'm trying to figure out. So we'll get to that here in a quick second. So, I know we've already kind of talked about the Packers to win that game. If we want to tease them down, we also tease Jacksonville, as well. A couple other teaser candidates that, pop out as well in this slate. Denver getting teased down to -1.5 against the Raiders. I mean, they do play close games, so that's kind of sweaty. But the Raiders are a pretty rough team, so maybe that's not one that we maybe consider. Also, the LA Rams. LA Rams coming off a crazy loss to the Carolina Panthers. They're an 8.5-point favorite on the road in Arizona. Teasing them down to -2.5 at Arizona also feels pretty good. So that's another teaser candidate as well. Other leans that I had: Cleveland, Tennessee, under 34.5. Placed that bet already. I don't think
34.5.
Under 34.5. I take the under. And actually, it's dropped. The current line is 33.5 on FanDuel.
I've never seen it that low.
It's
what game was that?
That was Tennessee at Cleveland. Tennessee at Cleveland is under. I got it at 34.5. It's dropped to 33.5. The weather in that game is going to be crazy. I think that's also a cold weather game that you have Tennessee coming in, and I don't know how they're going to be able to handle that against the. I mean, we know Cleveland plays better defense at home.
I like that. My only fear is like pick sixes
or fumble. Fumble. Yeah, defensive touchdowns.
More interceptions, but yeah.
So that would be the danger there. So maybe we stay away. By the way, that's where I need my predicament. I have two options this week. Do I go for a sure thing on my Survivor League with the LA Rams? Or the strategic pick would be to take Cleveland at home against Tennessee?
You never pick the Browns.
No. What? No.
Because it gets a little... This opens up better matchups for me down the line with the Rams.
Don't.
But Cleveland at
Do
home...
Take the Cleveland Browns.
If you pick the Rams and you lose, you'll be like, well, that sucks. If you pick the Browns and they lose, you will wonder what is wrong with you for a long time.
Put a poll in the chat. Put a poll in the chat. I want confirmation from you guys. Do I strategically take the Browns at home?
I'm gonna make both answers no.
It does make my matchups later tougher, but the Cleveland Browns should win this game. The defense.
How many? What Survivor pool are you even in? Is this or is it like an ESPN one or something?
No, it's my work Survivor pool that I'm still in.
How many people are left?
There's 18. And then we get into...
Out of how many? I thought you worked for a small company.
There was, I think, 60 people, 70 people.
You don't. You do not. You have 18 out of 60 left? No way. No way.
Hold on, let me see.
No way.
Let me take a look here.
No way.
It sounds like there is a way.
I have 85 contestants. 16 are left.
Maybe it's just been easy since I went out on the one time the Titans effing won this year. For
The Salt Night Rises.
All right.
I'll never forget that game.
Vote.
Live.
Does Chris take the Browns in Survivor? Or do I take the Rams and just play it safe?
I just did Chris. Does Chris take the Browns Survivor?
Vote in the chat. Strategically, if the Browns win, it sets me up very nicely down the line. If it doesn't go my way, obviously, this is more of one of those This is one of those dicey games. I also took took Jacksonville last week against Tennessee. Pretty.
Storchio, 5 hours away from waking up.
Go to bed.
All right.
We appreciate that you're here. Don't get me wrong, but also get some
I'll vote
sleep,
before
man.
bed.
All right.
Also, speaking of the Browns, there's some news coming out of their camp.
Well, what do we got?
He's back.
Who?
Grover
Why
Cleveland.
did that sound like
What?
Grover? Oh, Groper Cleveland.
Oh, no.
His practice window opened today.
Okay. Well,
Did he practice today?
Yep.
Why?
Because the Browns don't use logic.
yeah. Make it make sense. Only other bet that I liked, Tua's going up to New York in a cold weather game. Under 41.5 between the Jets and the Dolphins seems pretty juicy as well. Knowing that Tua's not going to do anything and the Jets offense the Jets just are the Jets. So
how cold is it going to be? Hold on.
I think it's going to be in Miami, so not that cold.
No, it's in New York, isn't it?
It is in New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you're...
Oh, so but actually it's in New Jersey.
It's going to be 41, you correct. 41 degrees. So
it's warmer
cold,
than I would have expected, actually.
But not bitterly cold.
Okay.
Also, little note here. Because of all the restructures for Watson, if the Browns were to cut him before 2026, they would lose $50 million.
$100 million.
He signed into a 2028 because of all the freaking restructures they did to save money.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Every owner in the league is thrilled that this has not worked out.
Yes.
Except unless you're Cleveland.
They were so mad with the guaranteed money, except for Cleveland, of course. Yes, but they were so mad about the fully guaranteed contract, and now it's looking like a dumpster fire, and everyone's thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, the whole massage thing may not even been real, and the owners created it in order to get off of having to ever fully guarantee pay somebody. I don't actually believe that, but like I could see that. I think he did it. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get crazy.
Poll in the chat is tied. Should Chris take the Browns in Survivor?
Come on, man.
It's tied. I need you guys to vote. We can't end that in a tie. Jets plus 2.5. I also like. Washington plus 1.5. I like as well. Washington, by the way. I think we got the return of Daniels against the Minnesota Vikings team that it doesn't matter who's back there at quarterback. We had a great time watching some of those interceptions last week. I don't care who you are. I feel like between Commanders plus 1.5
And it's a tie.
of course. Commanders plus 1.5 and Jets plus 1.5, or 2.5. Actually, Jets get plus 3. Scratch that. I feel like Jets plus 3 feels amazing too. Anything stand out? So we have some unders. We have Green Bay as a teaser, along with Jacksonville as an option. We have some leans on the KC Houston under. We lose Scotty.
Scotty died.
Scotty gone. He gone.
Finally banned him.
Finally, he just couldn't take it anymore. He couldn't take it. I don't buy Daniels coming back. Just why? Nothing to play for. It's true, but at the same time, I feel like he's going to. If he's back, which I think he is. Let me see. Let me double check. I want to say Jaden Daniels should be back. Let's see. I mean,
so once Scotty gets back, I have some other hilarious news to bring up.
And again, even if he's not back, even if Jaden Daniels isn't back, it's still Minnesota with that offense that you just. I
mean, they won't have Max Bosmer this time. They'll get the return of 9.
I mean, I almost think that the wrong team is favored in this game, like the Washington game. Is it me, or am I just like losing my mind?
It feels a little obvious. Did you guys know I was frozen for a while? Did anyone notice?
You disappeared for a minute.
Oh, cool.
Also, while y'all discuss this, some funny news coming out of the college world. Apparently, everyone's been decommitting from Penn State. They currently have 2 commits for the 2026 season. Their recruiting class is currently below South Dakota State and just above powerhouse schools like Howard and Prairie View A&M.
But what about Penn State Shenango or whatever that was?
Penn State Shenango? Yeah, I don't
know. Was that what it was called? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I hear they have a pretty solid library. So, all right. So let me rattle off a bunch of these. Let's see what sounds good to you. So I mentioned Jets plus 2.5, Washington plus 1.5, KC Houston under 42.5, Miami New York under 41.5, Cleveland Tennessee under 34.5. That's where I got it. We like Green Bay minus 6.5, but we'll tease them with Jacksonville. I think that seems like it's going to be a good one. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. I lean the under 43.5, but that's where I'm at there. Any of those sound good? or anything that I didn't say sound good as far as these best bets?
I don't know, man.
I think we were pretty consensus on Green Bay Jacksonville teaser.
Yeah.
Teaser
That's for sure.
Green Bay minus 0.5.
And I wouldn't hate throwing the Rams in a teaser if I can find what's
Rams.
the Rams and Broncos in a teaser.
That's another one that I have. I mean, that's on my list. So let's Jacksonville,
or we could do Rams and Seahawks,
or we could just tease. I mean, we could tease Washington up to plus. What is that? Plus 7.5, which I already like them at plus 1.5. So I mean, we're just loading up.
You can get them to 8.5. I see them at they're 2.5 on DraftKings.
Oh, that's a no brainer. I think. Jacksonville.
Okay.
What's Jacksonville's number? It's.
I'll give you the best numbers.
Give me the best number. Yeah.
Jags are 1.5.
So plus 7.5.
So up to 7.5.
Okay.
Who else do we have? We had the Packers with them at 6.5, so down to 0.5. And then Rams, I have at 7.5, so down to 1.5.
LAR minus 1.5. I like that. And then
plus 8.5 with the Commanders.
And then Washington plus 8.5. Love that.
Okay.
And then
you like your unders.
And then I think the unders that kind of stood out to me was, and let me know what the Casey Houston number is right now. I got it at 42.5. Is that where you're at?
Hold on, let me switch to totals on this site. KC, everything. It was definitely 42.5 earlier. The best I'm seeing right now is 42, but you can do 42.5.
I got it at 42.5.
Hi, Evil.
What's up, Evil?
Could this happen?
Well, the Texas speech is getting better at reading his messages.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Evil, for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Do you like KC at Houston under 42.5? I mean, you got a couple offenses that might be struggling.
Elite defense,
and
the Chiefs' offense is not struggling.
Well,
but
I mean,
their defense is struggling.
So depending, and I mean, maybe it's like a better matchup that they're going against an offense in the cold weather that's not a great offense. So maybe the defense rebounds this week. Unless you want to stay away from this one, and we can just, I mean, I like, again,
it's a cool game. That's fine. We can do it under 42.5. That's fine.
And then you kind of scared me off of Miami, New York total with like the weather being warmer than expected. It's still Tua in a cold-ish, but like Jets plus, what's the Jets? What's your best Jets line? Is it 3.5?
How about the Cowboys plus 3 against Detroit?
Or Cowboys plus 3? We like Cowboys plus 3, I think. But
I like Eagles minus 2.5 as well.
Eagles minus 2.5 was another one.
Jets line is 3 if you want the Jets, or 2.5 if you want the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm happy with the Jets. I'm happy with the. I think the Jets or the Eagles are probably the two that I feel the most confident. I feel like the Dallas Cowboys should be a solid one at plus 3, but I think we're gonna sweat that one a little bit.
It feels too obvious.
Yeah,
it feels too obvious. But maybe the Eagles. I don't know if the Eagles feel too obvious too.
Evil. Fins are winning that one. They turned the corner.
But the thing with
Got it.
the Dolphins, the Dolphins in cold weather, I don't trust Tua.
I think I'd take Philly -2.5.
Okay, let's do Philly -2.5. Let's do it. So Philadelphia -2.5. Okay. So there we go. So we got a couple teasers in here. Teaser.
We used to do teasers all the time. We haven't done a lot of teasers. This
No,
year,
let's
but here
mix
we
it
go.
up.
Back in the teaser train.
I mean, do we want to just? We could just do all teasers and make that our trend of the week or our betting of the week, because I can make arguments for some more games. But I think
like your Broncos.
Also, Cuban, is that Scott trick or Sean Payton leaning back and chewing gum in the baseball cap?
I don't know.
Next question.
I found gum on the desk, and I just decided to. I was like, "Oh, here's gum. Look at that."
Next question. Again, 15 subs, and Rec does a weekend marathon of movies, and we could do. You know what we should do? We should do a subathon for Rec, and we just make him watch the worst movies we could possibly imagine. We don't even give him good movies. We make him watch like terrible movies.
The worst sports movies of all time, where he just gets mad that he's like, "That's not realistic. That would never happen in a real game."
I've actually seen Draft Day.
Gosh, but you
Draft Day
haven't.
is terrible.
But you haven't seen Remember the Titans? Like,
Yeah. How have you seen Draft Day?
but
I remember the Titans 2019 magical season. Does that count?
No. This season did not occur in 2019.
I remember the Music City Miracle and that magical save shortly after they moved from Houston. Does that count?
That was a forward pass.
It was not a forward pass.
I actually don't care. I just wanted to be controversial.
Yeah.
All right. So
But yeah, it was like a backward pass by like half a yard.
So it sounds like I'm taking the Rams on my Survivor, right?
Yes.
That's
play it safe? Play it safe.
That's what I would do. Instead of
Imagine
take
how-
the team that's somehow favored by like 4 with a total of what, like 33.5 or something.
Yeah. All of a sudden, this guy's trying to like the Titans.
The Titans were
No,
plus 4.5, and then it came down to 3.5. But yeah. I mean, it's probably better to go with the safe pick. It's probably better.
And the Rams will lose.
And then the Rams are going to lose back to back.
The Cardinals will screw both of us this year in Survivor.
And then the Browns will beat the Titans by 28.
I mean, but the money lines on these: Arizona's plus 350, Cleveland's minus, Tennessee's plus 176. So yeah, I mean, I think the weather is what's really going to keep that game close, where anything could potentially happen. So maybe you're just taking some of the elements out of it.
And besides, you have a game with Cam Ward versus Shador Sanders.
I trust Shador more in Cleveland than I think I do Cam Ward in Tennessee. I think that's just it's not great, but at least
So you're saying Shador should have been the number 1 overall pick?
There was wasn't there a conspiracy? I mean, around the league? Don't take Shador?
It's because he's black.
It's because he's black.
And we're banned.
And
What color
now
is
you're back.
What's Cam Ward again? What's Cam Ward? I forget.
he's it's a racial thing now. It's a racial.
Shador over Mahomes.
Shador better than Mahomes. Good call, Evil. Good call. Another good.
The Chiefs should trade Mahomes. They should trade Mahomes to Cleveland for Shador.
And we'll probably have to throw in a draft pick or two.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So let's go ahead. I am going to lock these in. We're going to improve on our record this week, and man, I can't wait for that game tomorrow night. It's going to be a solid one. I think.
Yeah.
Too bad the Monday night bet wasn't succulent.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't.
It is succulent.
I wish it was.
Well, what was succulent was Young Wei Koo kicking the ground.
It sucked.
It was succulent.
It was on the way to succulent. It just stopped short
It is
and
succulent.
just stayed at suck.
It stopped short like Young Wei Koo's foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he okay? By the way, I still don't think he's okay. I mean,
He's okay.
it's.
The good news
I don't
is it's not a
I don't think he cares. Which is why he shouldn't be on a football team right now.
Young Hoku is out there just stealing money.
I would have made that kick. Mark it down right now. How long was that kick? I would have made it.
You would not have made that kick.
Yeah, how long was that kick? How long was it?
I want to say it was 40-something yards.
It was right about I really had to get into it, but I was touching 50 back in the day.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Time ago. That was a long time ago.
I know one thing. I'm not jamming my foot into the turf. If that happens,
no, I'm gonna fucking kick a football. I'm paid to kick a football.
I'm
gonna kick the football.
You go Charlie Brown status, or a movie that you've never seen, replacement status, and you kick that thing like it's gonna be there or not gonna be there. You're making that kick. You're always making the kick.
Like, does he work? Does he look worse doing what he did, or just missing it?
Oh, he looks worse.
Worse doing what he did.
Oh, I mean, when you do that on a golf course, it's not exactly the most. People are gonna make fun of you. You do it with your foot. You know, like, I'm just saying. So yeah, not great. Are the Titans figuring it out? Shedeur? No, they're still not figuring it out. All right. What was I gonna do? We are going to send
you for a raid.
Send you over to Music is Code. We rated Music is Code before, right?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Let's do Music is Code. They're doing some fun things over there, playing some keyboard, relaxing music on a Wednesday. That is going to be the way we'll send it. So make sure you go give Music is Code a little love. And we are going to get you out of here for your rest of your week. So make sure you go ahead and enjoy Thursday Night Football tomorrow night. That'll be a fun one. And then we have a lot of interesting and great games coming up as well. So make sure you do go ahead and, again, join our Discord so you know exactly what we're chatting about and what's popping off each and every single time we're not live. Let's roll the credits for you guys. Evil, thank you for the 100 bits. Captain, thank you for the 6 months. And Chemical Phantom, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate that love. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Make sure you guys are enjoying the rest of your week. Between now and Sunday, go be a good person. Go live in the moment. We don't do that enough. Put the phone down. Enjoy the people and things around you. And be a good person. We will be live for Chiefs and Texans. It might be a spicy night.
Spicy.
Spicier than last Sunday.
yeah, you were upset.
I mean, it was definitely a lot of spice, going around. So, either way, it'll be fun. So, Scotty, please look into the camera and ask what's the question. Little Sean Payton side.
Chewing gum.
What's the question?
Yeah, that's the best Sean Payton impression we've had on this show. It's really good.
There you go.
I still remember when Scotty cosplayed as Urban Meyer. Maybe you should cosplay as Sean Payton.
You should. Maybe that's a
Did
thing.
you hear when he was asked the other day? He was like, he was asked like, do you guys still feel like, do you still feel like you're gonna play for the 1 seed? Peyton actually behaved himself.
Yeah, he did actually on that one.
Something else, but on that one, it was like he was like, "What a What a silly question. I think he said silly. Like, what a silly question. We're currently in that spot. We have respect for other teams in the league, but yeah.
Oh, he wanted to roast.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to
To be fair,
roast.
that was an awful question.
It was.
That was an awful question.
Medusa says, "Great show, boys."
Oh, thank you, Medusa. Thank you, Cuban. Thank you, everybody.
Medusa.
Tickle, good night, guys. Well done tonight, as always. Thank you, Tickle. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Tickle
That's
my
good.
pits.
So, yeah, love you guys. All right, that's it. We'll see you on Sunday night. Love you guys. Have a great night.
Come for it. Could be the end of an era. I don't know. It's gonna be. It could be.
Why'd you
sad
unrate?
It's gonna be sight.
might cry.
Or it could just be.
It is succulent.
It'll be succulent.
Or it could be the start of a miraculous run to another Super Bowl. Let's go.
It might be.
That's how far it could be.
Oh shit! Music
either
is
direction.
that rating now?
It was working earlier.
Yeah. I just tried. It says music is coach rate settings do not allow you to rate at this time.
Okay.
Trying to think.
You can't rate him?
Yeah. Apparently that just happened in the middle of us trying to rate him.
Weird.
Yeah, so,
We
yeah,
also
P-League,
block a lot of
let's see who
raids
else.
on our stream.
That's when you know you made it big. Where
Yeah.
you're like, no, I don't want more people coming to my stream.
I mean,
That's how you know you're a big
Probably-
shot.
Probably he's like, Action Lab was testing this stream, and he's like, well, fuck off. I don't need you.
Rex, set us up for P-Leaf.
All right.
All right, guys. Yeah, have a great night. We will see you this Sunday night. Can't wait. Love you guys.
Deuces.
Bye, everybody. Sante Sam was doing big things.
What's the question?
Also, I forgot to mention Adam Thielen is now a Steeler.
Yeah, no. I thought you just didn't want to mention it because it's not worth mentioning.
I mean, fair. And also the Bills got Darius Slay.
Yeah. Match him up with DeMar Hamlin in the secondary, and you gotta shutting down half the field there.
We have Sante Samuel now in the 53-man roster. Gonna be a Steeler for life.
Congrats on that huge dub.
Hey, it's the biggest
every
dub.
other team will just pack it in now. Clearly, the Steelers are winning the
The
Super
biggest
Bowl.
dub we've had all season.
Well, that's sad.